Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody is doing well. Say what's up to everybody, man. What's going on to Kentrell LeGrew? Nicole in the building. How are you, Miss Matthews? Bird 101, Coach Chris. What's good? Easy number one. All things Andy Gill. Rich L. Ray Patterson. Always good to see you. Big Kev. What's going on, Mr. Howard? Good morning to you, man. Good morning. Grand Rising, Jay Anderson, Antonio Shy. All the way up to everybody. Chillville, Big Noop. What up, man? Let's talk this boxing, man. What's going on, The Truth? Sorry about that. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Well. How have things been going on in the world of boxing? What's going on, Curly J? Oh, the things in the world of boxing. Saw some information out there about Devin's jaw. Devin's jaw. That's a sad state of affairs, man. Devin's jaw. Devin's jaw was busted and broke. Devin's jaw. What up, DUOG? Man, Henry Garcia was out there clowning about Devin's jaw, bro. Did he mess Devin's jaw? What's going on undercard boxing? Did we know that his jaw? Did he got jaw jacked? I didn't know that he got jaw jacked in the fashion that he got jaw jacked, apparently. Where Henry Garcia thinks that he may not be in a good position. To be fighting Jose Ramirez. They told a bold-faced lie. Who told a bold-faced lie, Wookie Wook? There's been a lot of bold-faced lies told. A lot of bold-faced lies told. A lot. That's the new thing. We just got done yesterday talking about how Turkey Al-Sheikh told a bold-faced lie. And how Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to run Devin Haney's career down the toilet. Oh, when Bill and Dev said it wasn't broken. Nah, that shit was broke. Man, why would they say it wasn't broken if it was broken? Just because they don't want to say that Ryan Garcia broke my jaw. Good morning, Mr. Collins. I'm saying, what's with the LDBC? I'm not in the LDBC, but salute to you, sir. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not in the LDBC though, brother. But shout out to everybody in the LDBC. The old soup out of straw. The old soup out of a straw. Ken LeGrew. That's just a bone bruise, dog. It was a bone bruise. It was just a bone bruise. It was a bone bruise. But in all seriousness, though, man, I think Gervonta Davis's the lust after Gervonta Davis ruined Devin Haney's career, man. Man, the desire to be the desire to be Gervonta Davis. The desire to be Gervonta Davis. I never said that. You're lying, so fuck off, bro. I'm never gonna read your bullshit again. Nobody else can see the bullshit that you're typing either, so whatever. But no, I never said that. Good morning, David Howard. How are you? Yeah, man, the facts. He tried to be Tank for so long, it backfired on him. Really, man. It just, in so many ways, man, faking it till you make it, dog. If you don't make it, then you're just a fake. And that's what it's looking like right now for Devin, man. But I believe in the regenerative power of prayer. And I don't say that sarcastically, even though I'm going to use the principle sarcastically. I really do know that is the truth. Everyone on Tank Card would have fought twice. Afro Devin got his ass beat. Devin got his jaw broke. He had to sit out a year. What's up, LL Music TV? When you get your jaw broke, you got to take some time out. He got slapped upside the head real hard, man. And sometimes when you get slapped upside the head like that and you're in a real bad situation, you need time off. I think that it is really funny that Henry Garcia is saying this with Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez also didn't Jose Ramirez get dropped and beat up pretty bad by Josh Taylor? So, Devin's not alone as far as the competitors in that fight haven't gotten slapped up. However, I got to tell you though, man, that the adjuration of Gervonta Davis has most definitely come back to haunt that dude. It affected him in the fan base. I'm really trying to talk about Devin. Nobody care about Devin. The Hanos fans are they still out there? I don't think they're still out there. Then Terence Crawford weighs 189 pounds. Does anybody see anything funny with Devin with Terence Crawford weighing 189 pounds? And he weighs 189 pounds. And he looks slim at 189 pounds. Yeah, there's like 6, 7 of them. 189 pounds. Do you know sometimes, you know how you say, like, you make little incremental steps and you get big advances? Like, you can look back like, oh man, I made incremental steps in every day. Now I look back on where I was a year ago. Look how much progress I've made. Sometimes you can also look and be like, dude, at a certain point in time, the amount of progress that you're making is a little ridiculous. To be walking around at 189 pounds with your cut up, and you were weighing in for a fight 40 pounds below that. 40 pounds, man. 42 pounds. that's 42 pounds he took off. 42 pounds. That's for 147. For 135. Jesus. That's 54 pounds. That's 54 pounds of pure muscle. I'll say it since y'all wanted to jump all down the back of Manager Marty for saying pure muscle. You know what he's talking about, dog. Ain't nobody up in here ain't nobody in here a goddamn biologist. Well, 186, 189. What's the difference? Nigga was 6. Oh, okay. 3 more pounds. Hold on. He was 189, dog. He's 189, bro. I can look it up though, just to make sure. 86. You're right. 186. Okay, so that's what is that? 30 pounds? Or it's still 40 pounds. Dude, it's still 40 pounds. It's still 39 pounds. I'm telling you, Fanon, it's cap, clothes on, subtract 10 pounds. Clothes don't weigh 10 pounds. Clothes weigh about 5 pounds. I weigh myself often. You got to allot yourself about 5 pounds for clothes, not 10 pounds, Coach Chris. 5 pounds. What kind of clothes is he wearing? He must have like 2-pound chains on or something. He's on that Bo Mac meal plan? Nah. He said, kind of clothes you wearing that weigh at 10 pounds. Yeah, your clothes ain't gonna wear 10 pounds, man. Yeah. No, it get about 5. Clothes weigh about 5 pounds, not 10. That's a little heavy, don't you think? Hey, Juan Ramos, shout out to Phillies. You always keep it 100, bro. What's up? Shout out to Philly, man. Shout out Juan Ramos. Yes, sir. Shout out, man. Shout out to Philly, man. He got Iron Man clothes. He got that Wakanda. He got some Wakanda clothes on. Man, I can't believe that little nigga used to be like Wakanda. The Wakandaites. Like, man, for real? Like, man, come on, man. He said it must be them blue blocker editions. Hell yeah, them. Hey, man. Timberlands with the steel toes. Yeah, you got to have something on it, like some serious weight on that. No joke. You really must do. Yes, it is. I mean, you know. But look, look, he's on the scale. It says 186. Hey, man. He say weigh 186. I'm saying, hey, if he's saying it, I'm saying, I'm, you know, but they are the type to be trying to pull some foolishness, though. What up, Phenomenal Noob? He says should be right in folks' face, and they still fail to see it. Yeah, y'all. This is the new thing, though. Phenomenal show of people responding that people that say they weigh a certain amount don't weigh that much. Like, dog, that's like, you know what I mean? That it's almost like boxing hackers made an impact on people. If you don't believe it, you can't prove it, and it just doesn't exist. Hold on one second. Oh, let me do something, man. Let me. 2 Cent in the building. I hope 2 Cent's in the building. What up, 2 Cent? If I haven't seen 2 Cent. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Give me a second. All right, man. We only a couple weeks out from this fight, too. I'm trying to make somebody. Yeah, he's done. I'm telling you, I think Devin's done. I think Devin's done. No, it's not what I'm asking for. I know that. Hopefully we can do this. Hopefully we can make it. I haven't made a super chat goal in a while, but hey, I'm going to give it my best. Celebrate. Hold on a second. There you go. There you go. Is it okay? It's okay because Devin was a B-level fighter to begin with. Was Devin a B-level fighter to begin with? Yeah, in that sense, you're saying that Devin is overachieved in his career because Devin was really not that. Yeah, you're saying he's a hype job. You're saying you're putting that hype job on Dev. I can't tell you. I have to tell you, Phenomenal Show, though. It is much more comfortable for me to sit here and talk about Devin now than in the middle of the hype fest. it's a lot more comfortable. However, I still don't like how he's being done. Even though he caused it himself, Turkey Al-Sheikh could be, come on, Turkey. Why are you trying to sell that man down the river? Turkey got that man selling that man down the river, bro. Phoenix, what up, Phoenix? Devin got lucky, keeps getting these gifts. I mean, you talk about the gift of the paycheck. This Ramirez fight ain't no gift, bro. Bird Gang Parade Friday. What is that? Oh, what is that? What up, VA? Oh, Windy City Assassin. I can't unsee that ass whooping no matter what the record says. Look, the ass whooping is the ass whooping. It is what it is. You can win a fight and get your ass whooped. You can win a fight and get your ass whooped. You remember when Tim Bradley got his ass whooped by Ruslan Pogbatnikov, but he won the fight? Oh, Eagles. Yeah, shout out to you talking about the Eagles parade? Shout out to the Eagles, man. Hope y'all, shout out to Philadelphia, man. Shout out to Philadelphia. Congratulations on your Super Bowl win. Congratulations. Thank you for bringing it back to the NFC. Yeah. The Eagles championship parade. Man, right as soon as I get into, anytime I try to jump on the bandwagon collapse. I was on a mini Patrick Mahomes bandwagon. Major props to Devin for his heart. He still got dog walk though. Yeah, he did. I appreciated him getting up. His dad wasn't going to have him not doing it. I'm sorry, guy. You don't get your comments. You don't get your comments read. You have to come to YouTube, fella. I'm not going to read your comments. I will tell you, though, that I will not read your comments. So you can have that satisfaction that I'm telling you I'm not reading your comments. New, your folks used to run the Philly Black Mob back in the day. Bill don't want to throw in the towel. Look, man, I cannot confirm nor deny some of the alleged dastardly deeds of people that I may or may not be related to. He said, I got an uncle who used to run with the Philly back in the 70s. You know, I know what it is. Look, man, I cannot confirm nor deny any connection. Oh, I got it. Thank you. Yes, sir. Much love in the Cash app. Ooh, what happened? Hey, man, much love yesterday, dude. For real, for that 40 yesterday. For the big $40 said for getting Eagles Super Bowl hat from all right, I get it. I get a Super Bowl hat. All right, man, big $40 holler to get the Eagles Super Bowl hat from NE. Got you. I got you, man. I'll do that. I'll do that for sure. I'll do that for sure. I'll do that for sure. For sure. Thank you, Adrian Molina. That's big time. Thank you, man. New era. Got you. New era hat. Gotcha. But yeah, man, my family been in Philadelphia for like forever. But I cannot confirm nor deny any shadiness that may have been, perpetrated. But all things are reciprocal, I suppose. Aerosexuality created bud buddies. What is wrong with you, dude? Errol doesn't, first of all, Errol has real fans, bro. He said, I get it. I'm from that cloth too. I don't have a gong. I don't know where my gong is, man. My gong disappeared. Adrian, Melina, I got to find another gong. Or I have to find my gong because I moved houses. So I don't know where the gong is. I got to ask hopefully the gong did not disappear forever. Hopefully my magic gong did not go away. Otherwise, I have to buy a new gong. And I will buy a new gong. Devin, if I don't know where my gong is, though. It may be in that closet over there, and I've just not looked through it. Devin on the comeback to be great. He's the one who's going to beat Boots. I said it first. Justin Curry, good for you. We all need to hope, and we all need to dream. You know what I mean? We all need to put those positive vibes out there for the things that we want in life. The idea that he's beating Jaron Ennis to me is absolutely foolish, and there's no chance. But Bud put on 20 pounds because he is a gym rat and probably walks around at 160. Is 20 pounds and not getting fat is possible, but very hard. NFL players do these things all the time. Yeah, but they put them shits over the period of a year hitting crazy weights. And I don't even know if guys that small put on 20 pounds of muscle. They do that shit over years and years and years and lifting very heavy weights and eating a lot of food. They're not out there running. They're not out there running 6 miles and doing shit like that. No, I saw him knock Chisora knocked Ron across the ring. These heavyweight fights are pretty interesting. I haven't got a chance to see that yet. Dude, I'm not reading your stupidity, bro. Who said anything about being a gangster? Somebody asked me if my family had been involved in something. I have a very big family, bro. I really wish that you weren't such a piece of shit, bro. Why don't you click the link and talk to me, Rollo? You know you don't want to talk to me no more, Rollo. Of course it's Rollo. Rollo got bit. Rollo don't want to show his face no more. Looking like he does. I don't know why I ever want to look. I don't know why I wanted to ever want to show that shit to begin with, bro. But you want to piss me off, bro. Just show your face, homie. What's a gangster? Anyway. This is not 1940s. What is a gangster? You're a gangster. Fuck is that anyway? A gangster. But whatever. That MF pissed me off. Where he stay where he at. Oh yeah, you know what it is. Mario and Boots. Man, same dudes, man. Rollo sold his truck after betting on Devin and has been stuck outside Devin's house ever since. Look, man, fuck Rollo. Hey, Rollo. Anyway, man. Dude, I'm sitting on YouTube. What kind of gangster am I? I'm sitting on YouTube. You're a gangster now? Yeah, I'm a gangster now. Because somebody asked if my family was involved in something. I can assure you that everybody's family is involved in something. It's called being an American, man. Everybody's family is involved in something. You know how many people we got in jail? Ralph Chestnut said, Fanon, it was kind of fun the way Wallen got knocked across the ring. Man, I guess I shouldn't say that. It was funny. Oh, it was funny. Yeah, I'm tired of you guys talking about stupid shit, bro. I don't know what you're on, so we're just gonna go ahead and delete your comment. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, that's the only part of the fight that I did see. Is that Alan Wallen? It looked like, honestly, it looked like he kind of went with the punch a little bit though. The first time that I saw it, I have to look back at it though. Involved in eating too much food. What? Man, what are you talking about, man? I have to tell you, you're confusing me, bro. Frequent flyer. They need to walk away. They need to wipe away all of Devin Haney's win for getting whooped by somebody and using Osterine as an excuse. Come on, man. Stop using that Osterine excuse. He got his ass whooped. Okay? He got his ass whooped. Osterine snack. What's the difference? Dude, you saw he got his ass whooped. Just, tell somebody to buy more tickets so that they could have got the rematch right away, man. Wookie Wook said they need to wipe away all of Frequent's accounts, man. Like, I mean, Frequent on that bullshit. They all on that bullshit, bro. They're all on that bullshit. I can't believe people sitting here asking, you're a gangster now. I am so offended. I do have cousins that are really, truly, truly that, though. I like them very much. I got a little cousin specifically I like a lot. Go have that discussion with him. Are we going to watch Abdullah Mason fight this? Yes, I am. Absolutely. I'm watching that whole card and I'm calling that damn card. And hopefully I can get like 2 Cent or Queen Vaughn to call a fight. I feel you, Fanon. That's not me. Good morning. What's up, KMJ Network? Good morning, Fanon, and the rest of the chat. Frequent got to get over Ryan whooping that ass. Nah, I think Ryan. I think freaking Flyer. I think Freak is on the payroll. I think he's on the payroll, bro. I serious, man. Like Phenomenal Show always tells me, like, Phenomenal Show always is telling me about Frequent Flyer. And I'm listening every time, and I know what he's telling me is, yeah, he sounds like a bot. Exactly. Dude, it's a bot shit. That's some bot shit he was on yesterday. He was on some, let me just tell you exactly what was written for me to tell you and say to you. You know what I mean? Can't say definitely on that turkey and that Haney turkey payroll. Yeah, somebody picking up the bill over there. Somebody tipping their hat to fee. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here getting played like a buffoon. You got Phoenix the Assassin probably making more money. Not Phoenix the Assassin. Phenomenal Show probably making more money in the live stream than me. Turkey's like, I'll pay you $1,000 a show. All you got to do is go harass Martin for $1,000 a show. I wouldn't put it past these people, man. I really wouldn't. They waste that much money. Did you not see the video production that they did for the lead into these fights that did not sell? I wonder if they're still going to do the $1 million production, the $1 million video productions, hiring the actors and all of that shit. You know how that was going to revolutionize boxing. The fight still lost $10 million, despite that. Big Gus said, bro, you keep your content accurate. That's why I rock with your platform. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm just saying, man. Some of y'all it just seems like we in the Matrix, man. Like, every day you look and you like use your brain and you're like, hey, this doesn't, businesses make money. Businesses are in business to make money. Sleuth-a-non, they be hating on you. Who be hating on me, man? Name names. Who hates on me, man? Why would they hate on me? I never done nothing to nobody. I did say a couple shits, though. I did. I may have started some, I may have slung some shit at people every once in a while. I'm not above it. I'm not above it. Sometimes, because I ain't gonna lie, I fried Claymore Rain. I'm stuck on that ass whooping. That was such a disastrous ass whooping for that boy. Woo! Devin didn't look the same in the Ryan fight. He is usually more defensively responsible than that. He couldn't get out of the way of anything. Man, you know what, man? I think Ryan's just a better, more talented fighter. Burr 101 said, now Abdullah Mason's calling out Tank. Put the source in the chat. When did I allegedly fry him? Oh, God. When didn't I? Man, I fried that shit, man. I mean, how many times? You talking about the most severe one was over there on Just Do Boxing channel. You'd have to ask Just Do Boxing when that was. I suspect it was like 7-8 months ago. Something like that. Oh, you think it was Fight Hype? Okay, hold on a second. So, Tank is ducking Abdullah Mason already, huh? When did I allegedly fry him? Are you kidding me? That shit was ridiculous. Like, for real. That was ridiculous. I went in. Got you. Nah, for real. It was for real. It was bad. I really went in. I was, when I'm telling you it was bad, I'm telling you it was bad. I went in. I went all the way in. Because I didn't appreciate that shit, man. He said fried like bologna because I didn't appreciate that shit. I don't appreciate that, man. I don't think it's cool to play games with people that ain't playing games. For now, you see that Devin is the mandatory for Barrios. I didn't know if they ordered it yet, but I heard that he's the number one position for the WBC. I think I don't have a problem with Devin being number one for the WBC. Man, I don't know, man. These dudes is wild, bro. I'm trying to tell you, these dudes be getting jobs after I fry them. Like they get hired. Like for real, they get hired. Dude, how many Negroes are going to get hired and put on your show that I fried? Like, I don't even get it. It's like I'm a recruiting mechanism or something. They're going to stay ducking Abdullah next. He already ducked him. Abdullah Mason was already ducked by Gervonta. Gervonta could have fought him instead of Lamont Roach. All he had to do was send him the contract. He's the A side. Why didn't he send him the contract? Gervonta Davis is the A side to Abdullah Mason. All he has to do is send him the contract. Abdullah Mason said he wanted to fight him. Gervonta Davis said that he wanted to smoke with everybody. Lamont Roach, excuse me. What did I say? Lamont Peterson. What's up, Kamal? So obviously Tank is ducking him. Tank just got to activate his mandatory. That's all Tank got to do. All Tank got to do is call up the WBA and tell them to make Keyshawn Davis the mandatory. And then he can have that fight. And he's the A side, so that's what he needs to do. Otherwise, it's a duck because it's been 24 hours already since Keyshawn Davis said it or since Abdullah Mason said it. So it should have been done by now because Gervonta Davis is his own boss. If you're your own boss, of course, you can get it done instantaneously because once you're your own boss, it's like you're God because you're your own boss. All the logic that they use, just put all the arguments that they use for Devin and then just put it over here on Abdullah Mason. Gervonta Davis is the A side. He has to send the contract. So where's the contract? He doesn't want to fight a slick black fighter. Tank got to fight Shakur, Devin, Tio, and all the same night with one hand tied behind his back and a blindfold before he get a lick of credit. Meanwhile, Shakur can fight literally, prospect, and be praised. Honestly, I have to disagree with that tired-ass Cowboy fan. Even though I can understand fully why you would be a tired-ass Cowboy fan. I'm amazed that most Cowboy fans ain't tired as hell. It's like being a Bears fan, except for we don't get amped up like y'all get amped up. Y'all get amped up like y'all gonna do something like every year. Man, when was the last time Bears fans got amped up like we was gonna do something? We know full well we ain't about to do shit. Y'all know, y'all just believe it. Every year y'all believe it. Every year. When was the last time y'all won a Super Bowl? Troy Aikman? Pretty sure that shit was Troy Aikman. Shout out to the Floyd fans who never questioned Pac fighting tune-ups in between rematches. Floyd fans just understood fighters should wait and not wait. Oh, fighters should fight and not wait. Agreed. 1996, 1995. Yeah, see? Y'all about 10 years after us. I've been waiting since 1985. Trust me, man. I am used to it. It's like every time I every time I start watching the Bears, I get disappointed. I never saw the Cowboys in a championship game in my life. Well, I did. It was a long ass time ago. I know that. It was a long ass time ago. Bears fan will say, yeah, it was hype, but they know damn well we ain't winning no Super Bowl. Why you keep lying, dude? Nobody can read your lie. I want to know when in the hell Gervonta Davis has never been anybody's mandatory ever in his career. Gervonta Davis has never been a mandatory challenger for anybody in his entire career. Why do you guys just insist on that lie? That lie that just keeps coming off your tongue like it's true. Y'all lie like so effortlessly, man. It's inspiring to see. Man, exactly when he says it. That dude, Gervonta Davis, has never been anybody's mandatory ever. He has never, I don't believe he has ever fought in a fight sanctioned by the WBC. Not one time. I don't think you can find a single fight that Gervonta Davis had that was sanctioned by the WBC. I don't even think you can find it. So how in the world is this dude a mandatory for a WBC belt? He's never fought on I don't think he's ever walked in the ring with the WBC, anything on the line for the WBC. Hey, man, Jason Gaither said, Black History Moment. Jack Johnson wasn't just the first black heavyweight champion. He also invented the wrench, the monkey wrench. It was patented in 1922. Yeah, that's wild. I remember that. Thanks, man. Somebody supported the channel today, other than the Cash App. Thank you so much to Adrian Molina. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, Jason. Is that you with Clarissa Shields? Is that Clarissa Shields? He's only fought for the WBA and the IBF, but I know where that stuff comes from. You guys just be saying anybody that he was ranked. That means he's the mandatory. The WBC puts his name on a list. The WBC puts his name on a list. That means he has to fight Devin Haney. Even though he fought for the WBA, he was in the WBA rankings. He was never the mandatory. Oh, God dog, man. Jesus Christ. Man, I have to separate myself from that shit. Like, God dog, man. Just like there's different like levels of saying things that are not true. like different types of things. Man, it's so like if somebody says, oh, somebody is gonna, Errol Spence is gonna fight Erislandy Lara on September 13th. You're gonna find out whether that's true or not. They're gonna fight that day or they're not. It's gonna pan itself out. But the mistruths that you guys spread, these little ones, oh God, these little ones just hang around and hang around and hang around. Devin Haney was Gervonta Davis was Devin Haney's mandatory. First of all, what difference does that make, even though that's not true? He could have forced Devin to fight him because he was the mandatory. He fought for the championship. He fought Yuriorkis Gamboa for a championship. Right there. Okay? Right there. Crazy, bro. What's going on, man? What's up, William Old School Art? I mean, seriously, man. Y'all just, Jesus Christ, y'all lie. Like, y'all have no compunction. Y'all don't feel anything when you make this shit up? Ain't you heard, Fanon? Devin's the mandatory to Barrios now because he's the number one in the WBC. Look, man, I don't even want to no, it wasn't the WBA, it was for the WBC that they were saying it was for the WBC. Look, man, I don't even want to get into it. We'll see if he actually fights Mario Barrios. Because he got to get past your boy Jose Ramirez. And dude, he's gonna get dude. It's crazy what they doing to Devin. All because Devin's a hater. Frank, what up? Said much love from down here, Charlotte, North Carolina, 704. Can I ask y'all a question on that gangster conversation? If you asked a gangster if they were a gangster, what do you think they would tell you? Like if you asked a real gangster if they were a gangster, what would the answer be? If you asked a real gangster if they were a gangster, what would their answer be? No, for real. Since somebody was talking about being gangster. The answer, if Bird 101, the answer would be no. What kind of gangster would tell them that they're a gangster? They're a gangster. Exactly. Like, man, that's why you know these dudes that say they're gangsters ain't gangsters. Because they say they're gangsters. Ain't no gangster going to say they're a gangster. They're a gangster. That shit is illegal to be a gangster. So ain't no ex-gangsters. Nigga over here talking to the voice, talking ass, talking to the void like a champ. I'm 50-0 in them streets. No, I'm a businessman, dog. I be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild with y'all fantasies. With y'all fantasy world. I just wanted to answer that because somebody said, but the dudes in the Blackwells in Philadelphia, yeah, they got Blackwells in Philadelphia kind of got a reputation. Blackwells in Philadelphia. I'm asked about Blackwells in Philadelphia every time I say my name is Blackwell and my family's from Philadelphia. So yeah, Philadelphia is what it is in Philadelphia. But I don't know. I didn't raise in Philadelphia. All I know is my granddaddy was a butler. That's all I know. I'm soft. I don't beef with nobody. Yeah, it's like, no. Cantrell was definitely a young G growing up. I bullshit you not. Who? Cantrell? He said, my thoughts are a real gangster wouldn't Look, because I'm telling you, man, I grew up with a lot of like mafia cats. Like I grew up in Lombard, Illinois. The name says it all. Trust me, you didn't know. People didn't run around saying what they were or what they did, but you knew who they were. You knew what you're like, that dude right there is in the mob. like you knew it. Like everybody knew, like you knew it, and it would say when somebody wasn't around, maybe quietly. But anyway, no, nobody would tell you that. That's why I don't believe any of these young rappers are gangstering anything. I was running behind the show. Hey, shout out to Lombard, my old city was like, yeah. Lombard, man, yeah. I was back in Lombard where there was no Negroes in Lombard. No Negroes in Lombard. Just old Cicero, just like Cicero, like Castle worked in Cicero. I got a question from the youth, Fanon. Who do you think is the next Mexican superstar will be? David Benavidez. So hold on. You know what was so sad about this? This is a sad situation right here. Same people claim Debo Dillian was Wilder's mandatory. Some of the same people did. Some of the people, though, that say Devin Haney, that Gervonta was Devin Haney's mandatory, knew perfectly well that Dillian White was not Deontay Wilder's mandatory. Knew it perfectly well. Understood the principle perfectly well under that circumstance. But under other circumstances, the principle got a lot more confusing. People didn't really understand what that meant to be a mandatory versus being somebody that is the number one. And that's why I had to read those rule books up and down for everybody so many times. You are never, by the virtue of being named number one, the mandatory for a position. You are the mandatory when they designate you the mandatory challenger. It's in the rule book. I've read it 100 times to people. Every time I read it, they get amnesia and they just repeat it like they didn't hear it, like we didn't go through it. But you know that he was the mandatory. And they just slip it in there like it's because it's the foundation for the rest of their storytelling. He's already a superstar, though. Who was that? What is that? It's like that kid who killed Gilly the kid from Philly's Sun. He was a ball player for his high school and had the best scores in his class and was spinning the block when he was in school. Oh man, that's so sad, man. I was in Philadelphia. My grandfather wouldn't let me out the side of the house. Like I walked out because they were from West Philly, like the same general neighborhood. We see a person that's ranked number 3 gets called a mandatory something. Yeah, exactly. But people act like they forget it all of a sudden. Like it's crazy. Jeep Red Boy, thanks, bro. Appreciate you for that support, man. Yeah, they get real, like they get memory lapses. People get memory lapses when it comes to that. I feel Benavidez. These young Negroes are cat crash outs, not gangsters. Nah. I know a little bit about that world, man. My cousins and people used to do a little something. I just hear the rumors from outside. I'm a square. That's what the dude said. It's okay to be a square. Yeah, I'm a square. I am between the four. I stay within the lines of the law. Yes, I do. I feel Benavidez is already a superstar. Coach Chris, who will the torch be passed to as the next Mexicans? Oh, I don't think David Benavidez is a superstar yet. Coach Chris, I don't think he's a superstar. I don't think David Benavidez is a superstar. I think he's doing very well. He's on his way, but he needs to get that big fight. He needs to get that win, man. Fiend Sator said, Fanon, all the real. What is all the real? Yeah. King Von, I say, boy, you had me listening to a serial killer. There's a lot of serial killers. That's what these little military dudes are. Serial killers. That's what the U.S. military is. One big serial killing operation. Whatever, though. All the real gangsters admire the squares. Yeah, because you can get it done and you don't have to get into all of that stuff. All the best gangstering is done by squares. Just so you know. All the best gangstering is done by squares. They administer it. But that's all right. Let's not get into political science because all that gang talk is a part of political science. Rappers graduated from college. They not gangsters. Man, there's some college. Man, I know some, man, there's gangsters graduating from college now. Them politicians, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like it's anyway, man. I've got my own vision of politics and how all those different areas interact with each other. But that's a discussion for another day. Just suffice it to say, little old ladies out there doing some things. And you would never suspect them. Don't be thinking that, like, you don't think that there's little old ladies putting deals together. There probably are little old ladies putting deals together on you, getting over on you, organizing some stuff, man. You see them women put that scheme together to get all them goddamn lottery tickets, to get all them coupons. Like they was running them chicks was running like a coupon syndicate. You don't think they had to have any muscle in order to move all them goddamn coupons? Yeah, they did. They had to have somebody with them. Otherwise, somebody would have snatched all their coupons. But they kept all their coupons. How them ladies keep their coupons? And ain't nobody ever roll up on them and take their coupons. They had somebody there to protect them coupons. These people ain't stupid. You can't be involved in no shit where you're going to have a bunch of stolen shit sitting up in a warehouse and you ain't got nobody to protect your investment. Martin, the guy from the Marines, did an interview with Terence, Crawford, Gangster Williams, said the same thing. He said, we both are the same. Well, he said, Martin, the guy from the Marines, did an interview with Terence, Gangster Williams, and said the same thing. He said, we both the same. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, the only difference between the only difference between the underworld business and the underworld and business above the line is the enforcement. That's it. It's the only difference. If it's legal, you can have the police, you can have real government officials enforcing the law. But if you're dealing with things that are illegal, you have to do your own enforcement. And honestly, when corporations leave the country, they got to do their own enforcement outside and have their own security forces outside the country anyway. So it's really not that different. Imagine a gangster studying for an exam. Hey, look, like I said, I've been exposed enough to it to have a good understanding of the business of it. It's all, the only difference is Elon Musk ain't got to have nobody toting nothing while you do. Because if somebody comes in the house and takes your stuff, you can't call the cops. You're just ass out. So you got to protect yourself. You got all that stuff that goes on. All that stuff, all that crime associated with it is because it's illegal. That's why there's so much crime associated with it, because drugs are illegal. So you can't do anything with it and have the same ability to collect debt and all of that stuff that you have if you were doing something that was legal. That's the only difference, but it's a big difference. It's a big difference. However, the people that are doing the business are going to be nerds. Anybody doing all that goddamn counting, y'all some nerds. You musicians are some fucking nerds too. Musk does have people crying for him. He's the biggest. What is this? Musk have people crying for him. He's the biggest criminal. Hey, man. Not all are gangsters, though. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a different thing. Anyway, I don't know about all that down dirty with all the little stuff. I don't know about that. I can tell you about the more high level shit. Police departments have a certain amount of resources that they can assign in certain areas at certain times. If you have the right political pressure, you can make them focus their law enforcement on areas not involving things you're working on, or things your family are working on, or people that are your interested party are working on. I don't want to give you a lesson in how you organize people in a political setting, because that is absolutely positively it doesn't matter what you call it. It's the relationships of human beings. It's politics. We don't have no street sense. Street sense is political sense. Same thing. Same thing. You got to have a sense of politics. You have to have a sense of your relationship to other people and how you can get what you need, get the resources that other people are competing with you for, but doing it in a way where people actually want for you to be successful in the face of a lot of other people that have to be unsuccessful in order for you to be successful. I should do more business consultations, man. We haven't had those conversations in a while. But that's why the name was Phenom the Don. Because I ain't about to deal with y'all Negroes on none of that stupid little shit. And there's a lot of people that were not going to deal with you on that little stupid little shit. They're trying to get mayors elected so that they can move construction contracts. A lot of these guys got out of those areas. I had a conversation one time with a Kansas City mobster, and it was an older gentleman. He was like, in his 60s. In his 60s at the time. No, he's probably in his 70s at the time. And he was telling me that, look, we used to do this stuff in the Kansas City. We did that until we got our kids in college. Once we got our kids in college, they had their own businesses. They become police officers. They become this and that. But they're still going to support the same structure at a certain level that got their parents there to begin with. So you get the same thing within colleges and universities for blacks. Anyway, the meaning of gangster this day and time is when you're doing something out of the ordinary and it's working. Look, I would say it's somebody that's organizing people. To sum it up, a gangster is a taker. Don't matter what the business is. It's an organizer. Gangsters are organizers. A real gangster is an organizer. It's somebody that's organizing a family or organize a unit. And they have it's like basically the very definition of a RICO case. It's somebody that is somebody that's a central point and somebody that is working in an organization. That's why they have organized crime. But the negative is organized. It's just an organization. That's why they call it organized crime. You have to have somebody to organize it. Yeah, and the people that are in the organizing principle there's a difference between a gangster and a mobster. Mobsters are the ones out there, bang, 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 bang. I always thought of the people that were in the gangsters were the ones that were more the organizers. I wouldn't want you as a DA. Hey, man, look. All I'm saying is, man, look, you little dudes ain't making no decisions. It's the older people that are making the decisions. But the older people that are making the decisions aren't in your face. So you don't know who they are. That's why you guys, I'm telling you, that's why you guys be walking up and stubbing your toes. You don't even know who the people you're stubbing your toes are. SMGs and threes. Say you explain that well. Yeah, exactly. That's why you call it racketeering. Now, the gangsters are the upper level people, man. They're the ones that are organizing it. Trump is a taker. Yeah. But they'll give too. You gotta give too, because you're gonna give. I don't know. Look, man, like I said, I've contemplated the issue a fair amount, but I've always contemplated within the context of political science. Because we always talk about the politicians. We talk about the politicians, we talk about the military, we talk about the unions, but you don't talk about the side hustle economy. I would think of it as like the side hustle economy. Everybody's got a side hustle. Some people's side hustles are not legal. You know what I'm saying? Some people's side hustles are Ponzi schemes, but they've got their actual job during the daytime. But when they're away from their job, they're scheming up some shit in their garage. And trust me, there wouldn't be so many jails and people in jails if there weren't a lot of people trying to organize things and get around the law. Some people are just really good at it, and they've got the political front where you really can't touch them very easily. You know, it helps to get mayors elected. I'm telling you, you can get a lot of, you can be, I've got a few, like I've got 4 mayors elected. I think I've worked with 4 mayors elected. And yeah, you get, there's some benefits to that. You know what I mean? You get some benefits. The people that know you get to know them. And man, you can move a lot of stuff legally. I'm talking about moving legal stuff. Fanon, if Schofield takes the Sean Porter approach to the Shakur fight, you think he'll put on a good showing? Yeah, I do. If he just goes for it, yeah, I do. I dated a girl named Angel Gambino, and her father had ties to Carlos Marcelo. 2 months later, 2 months after we broke up, her father was shot dead in front of his house. Yeah, that's rough shit. Yeah, that's rough. Man. Yeah, you got him down there in Louisiana too. But anyway, it's just human nature. That's how you start countries. The same way you start countries. I remember a high school ranking person in government called you on a live about a year ago, Real Ties. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm kind of out of it. Yeah. I've always had our family has good relations with people. So yeah. And I was involved in politics for a long time, in a business type of way. So what's the proof? Tank, lust, ruin. Did I miss it? The proof of it is that he got his goddamn jaw broke, acting a goddamn buffoon, underestimating somebody, and he imitating Tank, trying to be Mr. Free Agent promotional company, put himself in a situation where he doesn't have any promotional companies that are loyal to him. So now he's getting walked straight to 2 very difficult fights for him that he probably will not win. He said, "Oh, fighting Ryan." Yeah. Devin looked like a whole. Yeah, man. But it's easy to have a lot of connections when you're black. It's easier to have a lot of connections when you're black and when your family has money. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of people that I know basically know my father, know my brother, or know family members in different areas of the country. So, yeah. I can't remember who you're talking about. Yeah, it was a politician was looking for money, though. Yeah, it was a politician. It was a guy who was running for congressman. Yeah, but they always call you looking for money. Those dudes always call you when they're looking for money. The trick is to get them to call you when they are looking for something other than money. Them politicians will talk to you, man. The facts, I have fam in 15 states and they got money. Yeah. That's the power. I'm telling you, there's trillions of dollars in the black community. They were definitely calling for a donation. Yeah. Man, they'll come, man. Let me tell you something. Barack will call you for some money. Barack will call you for some money. Kamala Harris will call you for some money. Donald Trump will call you for some money. I don't think I ever got a call directly from. I think I did get a. No, I've never got a call directly from Barack. I always got a call from somebody. I always was known to give the money to Barack. I was also used to donate in pools. So it wasn't just me, it was a group of people. So whenever a group of us did that, it was a lot of dough. Like you said, Fanon, it's like political science, man. It's all about it is all about relationships. It is. And your family, that's why you got to act like you got some sense with your family, because your family has relationships. You'd be surprised how many people don't fuck with you if they don't fuck with your family. But if somebody fucks with your family, they fuck with you. Like, you're good. If your family name is good, you're good. But if your family name is crap, you're in trouble. And that's why you got to make sure all the people in your family act like they got sense. But, you know, we don't have that. We have in the black community, we have a very much, it's me, it's all for me. He said Don King is a good example of someone who moved like a mob. Yeah, definitely. He was running the numbers. He's straight up mob, though. Like Don King was fucking with the mob. Like, he's mob. Don King is mob. Like, there are black mob people. There are blacks in the mob. He's mob. He's like connected. Don King couldn't do the things Don King did if he was not, if he wasn't made. Don King is mob. And mob. Not black mob, none of that. I always thought Don King is mob. Like, you can't play with Don King is running numbers and shit. That's what we'll do an MH Blackwell on that sometime. My mama gets mad if I talk too much about stuff. Anyway, suffice it to say, people run numbers. And guess who runs the numbers? Nerds run the numbers, because nerds are the ones that can count. Anyway, and all kind of numbers too. White boys' numbers are called the stock market. That's just still the numbers. That shit is crazy. We don't work together like others. Nah, not as well as we should, because we get paid, because we're co-opted by certain people. We're muscle for. I honestly have always thought that black people basically are like I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it. I think I don't want to say it because I don't want to get in trouble. Even fuck it, I'll get in trouble. Really? Black folk on the East Coast, I always thought really worked for Jews. That's what I always thought. I always thought like the New York ones, like that is so heavily like tied in with Israel and like Jewish, like success is. Chicago is like that a little bit, but definitely not like New York, and definitely is not as much like, it's like that in Hollywood as well. That's what I always thought. It's like that's the Hollywood shit. That's the separation between like the real shit going on and like the celebrities. Is that in California and anyway. Organized crime in the United States started in the 1800s with street gangs formed by Irish, Italian, Jewish formed gangs. It's not black or copper skin North American. Dude, that's not true. What you just said is absolutely not true. First of all, you say organized crime. Organized activity has been throughout all of eternity, bro. Organized, they absolutely positively have been blacks involved in doing things systematically that were illegal. What would you say? Matter of fact, I'm not even going to go into that because you just don't know what you're talking about. Black people have been in America for a very long time, bro. Well before the 1800s. Well before the 1800s. Things that people didn't used to be illegal, but they were still organized. They're called families. Families with businesses that did things like, hey, sold alcohol. Then what happened? All of a sudden in the 1920s, they make alcohol illegal. So now the people that were making alcohol the entire time are now organized crime, even though they had been making whiskey for hundreds of years. So no. And my family is from Kentucky. Whiskey land. Thank you very much. Whole lot of them people were making, I wouldn't guess because my mother wouldn't want me to guess, but I would guess that some of them people made some money making some hooch in Kentucky and maybe pushing that shit to Chicago as soon as it became illegal. And they already knew how to do it because Kentucky's been making whiskey forever. Said, don't school them too much. I won't school them too much. Don't worry about it. I won't school them too much. You guys think that's why you guys think you can take over the United States. You cannot take over the United States because the people have been here before there was a United States. And people will be here after there is no United States. Bootlegging was very lucrative in Prohibition. You know what else was very lucrative? Slave trade was very lucrative. Smuggling slaves was very lucrative. There's all kind of stuff that was very lucrative for people that lived in those hills and knew how to get around those hills. All kind of shit is very lucrative. Getting rid of your ass is very lucrative. having people who may have got on your nerves, or having people that may have an issue with you disappear is very lucrative. People have been doing all of those things forever. Okay. Exactly. They still doing it, just called something different now. Yep. Smuggling in general, very lucrative. People have been smuggling. Oh, you know what else has been very lucrative? Prostitution has been very lucrative for a very long time. Prostitution has been lucrative for a very long time. And guess who was selling it? Women. So look, man, don't talk about all this stuff, man. You ain't been a dude. Most of the economy is what you would call organized crime. Whole bunch of the economy, man. Gambling. What about gambling? Yep. Ask Elise how profitable prostitution is. Yeah, they pay all that money for them light-skinned girls. Organized crime in America started when the very first colonial ship dropped anchor. Exactly. Exactly. Slavery was organized crime, dude. That shit was organized crime. Sex will always sell as long as there are men. Yeah. Yeah, and there will always be men. What's going on to Greg's Boxing Network? And they run trafficking rings. Yeah, like I don't even understand why y'all would act like, look, man, we've been in America for a very long time, bro. The government was put on top of this stuff. And it was illegal because the crown wants some of that money. Turkey ain't taking over everything. And dude is out there like Section 8 for can't sell fighters. Man, I don't understand. Look, just off that, what are you talking about? Yeah, so look, man, I understand organized crime. I think I understand organized better than you street gangsters do. Personally. I think I understand it better than you street gangsters do. The very underestimated is the use of women, though. Anyway, wow, this has been fun. Thank you for the 4 super chats today, or 5. What it do, Mr. M Pride? Yeah, need them to sell. Yep. You know what I've always thought they would do, though? Like, they got a divorce ring. I think women got a divorce ring running. I think they got a divorce scam going. I think they got a divorce scam going. That shit, they got a scam for everything, dog. Trust me, them pretty girls got a divorce scam going, bro. I'm convinced. They got a divorce scam going on. They are setting your ass up early. Let me shut up. Oop, I lost my sound. Son. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Yes, sir. Let me move this to the side so you can see it. Puerto Rico, Dan. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Yeah, I got it. I'm back. Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, you got to be worried. You got to be careful about those divorce gangs, bro. Set your ass up. Set your ass up. She said, yeah. So I like, man, you don't know, man. You just be like, yeah, everything is good and everything is dandy. All of a sudden, she got all your text messages. She got all that shit. That's why I don't trust, man. I don't trust, bro. I don't trust. No. Heck yeah. The government makes it easy for them. Set your ass up on a divorce. Man, I used to see these girls in Houston do it. I used to see these girls in Houston run on these athletes. See, I'm kind of beneficial because I got aunts and cousins that are really, really pretty, like really, really, really pretty. And they're really, really kind of city. And, you know, I have a suspicion that they was running some game. So those women already knew, like they know exactly who, when you come into town, exactly what women you're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for them. Houston is the finesse capital of the world. Shit is wild. Yeah. Oh my God. They got them boxers. They get them athletes coming and going. Like, nah, dog, nah. That's why they make so much on OnlyFans. They don't need to marry. That's why they make so much money on OnlyFans. They don't need to marry no more. Is that what it is? Woo, Lord, get that OnlyFans money. They don't get that divorce money. All major city girls consider y'all bad with the divorce gang. What is that? All major city girls, y'all consider bad. Oh, all of them are with the divorce gang. Yeah. Hell no, you ain't divorcing me. Man, look. Man, you better, hey, man. Man, them girls, bro. Them girls, dog. Them girls. They'll get you, dog. Them Creole, oh God, them Southern ones will get you too. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't want to get in trouble. That's what exactly why most men are refusing to get. Oh, exactly why most men are refusing to get married. I mean, honestly, there's an argument for that, man. There's an argument for that, but they can still get you. I mean, they can still get you. They can still. That is changed to the baby gang, dog. The baby gang. What about the baby plot? Man, anyway, man, it's a shame, man. Anyway, like I said, everybody's always on a hunt to figure out how they can get some extra money. And they know the law because if they could walk around that law, they would walk around that law. Do you know you got an organized crime gang for ACT test scores? ACT and SAT test scores. They got organized crime getting rich white people into Ivy League schools. They've literally got a scam for everything. That's why I know Turkey Al-Sheikh is a scam. I just don't get the scam. Getting it back to boxing, what exactly is the scam for Turkey Al-Sheikh? I don't get the scam. I don't get it, but it's a scam. Nobody losing that type of money that looks that's kind of sleazy is not like, dude, he's playing himself as the Turkey, like as a Saudi Arabian prince. He got his hands into some money, but he's burning it like there's no tomorrow. What is the scam? I don't understand the scam. I am working hard to understand that scam. The money laundering part of it is just too obvious. Turkey is not a billionaire, dude. Turkey is not a billionaire. So you can stop that shit. He's not a billionaire. Dog. He said, I can tell people that dude is, I keep telling people that dude is, that's some shit that's just shady as shit for that. Oh, hey, I got something for you, Noop. I'm finna send you something now that may help you on your journey. Okay, thank you, man. The easiest answer is usually the right one. Oh, this money laundering. Then it would be money laundering. I don't understand money laundering, though. What is Ocam's razor hub? It's definitely not his money. No, you know it is not his money. I just don't get it. Anyway, all that shit's gonna get reined in eventually. All that shit's gonna get reined in eventually because it's a scam. Just like DAZN is a scam. You got people that are there literally getting reports out here that they are saying they got 300 million views. I'm sorry, I'm going to be petty here. DAZN is reporting 300 million views on 20 million subscribers. That makes no sense. How do you get 300 million views off 20 million subscribers? Don't know how that works. Don't understand it. It's a very questionable thing. What is Ocam's razor? Like, that doesn't make sense. They said people stole streams. No, they're saying no, that they got they're reporting 300 million views on the site. They're not saying 300 million views, like 300 million views of people that illegally streamed it. No, they're talking about there was 300 million, they had 300 million views on DAZN. So no. They're saying, like, how does that work? Well, if you I got to tell you something. I saw two things. And I'm never going to forget this. There's one time some years ago, and I know you guys don't want to hear this, and you guys, some people are going to call me haters, but there's two things I saw on YouTube that I'm never going to forget. There was a YouTuber who's pretty big now that I started watching when their channel started, like, really, they just started doing live streams. And I was like watching the live stream, but literally, and I think there may have been like 400 people there leaving comments, but the person on the screen literally was sitting there doing this. Eating lunch. Didn't say anything for like 5 or 6 minutes. I was like, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. This dude is literally looking, he's not even looking directly at the camera, but he's got a bunch of conversations just going and going and going. And I'm like, are these viewers real? Because he's like, literally, he's putting on a show, and people are acting like he's talking, but he's not saying a word. I just couldn't understand it. So anyway, fast forward some years later, and I'm looking at Bug Eyes channel, and I'm sorry, I'm calling the dude because the shit's just so fucking phony. For a Gervonta fight, there was 5,000 people watching a live stream for a Gervonta fight. Not the live stream, just the conversation. Just the conversation. 5,000 people at like 11 or 30 in the morning on a Saturday. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I ain't no way those people are real. Ain't no way those people are real. That's how you can get 300 million views off of 20 million subscribers. Because you got to actually justify the subscribers. But god dog, maybe you can backdoor some views into there. I mean, for real, I was like, what the fuck is this? No way. Dog, I'm telling you, man. People, that's where all the money's going. That has got to be where all the money's going. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, you got to calm that down. I'm like, god dog, man, can you breathe? He did. He calmed it down for the next one. It's like, man, dude, come on, bro. Everybody want to be the best, dog, but come on, man. Like, come on, man. Exclusive? Exclusive to rehab season, which means he got bought. That means he owns. He's bought. That means they own it. I told you he was an actor. That shit's not real. That shit was purchased. That shit was never real, bro. Somebody asked me if they wanted, somebody asked me to buy my Instagram channel. Man, come on, man. Whatever, though. But that's what they do. They just make that shit up, bro. That's what happens when you are minstrel performer. She said minstrel. You know that spell with an I, MacGyver. Did you spell it that way on purpose? MacGyver, did you? McGaverick, I'm sorry. Queen Vaughn, did you spell that like that on purpose? Because that's savage if you did. That's diabolical. Where's all this goddamn diabolical shit? I am diabolical, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have no problem being diabolical. Man, they got a tank account that goes for sale. Man, they got a tank account that goes for sale every day. For real? Hey, man, seriously, man, how much they offer people? Because I'll sell my Instagram. Nah, she said minstrel like he was calling her like the inner lining of a vagina, bro. Nah, she meant the inner lining of a vagina, dog. That's what she meant. Like, that is some savageness, man. Diabolical. We got that shit for. Oh, is that what it is? That is diabolical? Okay, somebody called me diabolical. Somebody said my shit was diabolical. Cause KO Boxing bodied old boy, and I put that shit on my channel. They said that shit was diabolical. I meant that shit. Hey, I mean, you know. Hold on, man. I'll be losing my track of my thoughts. Hold on. Oh. Hey, man, if you can get the money, though, get the money. All I'm doing is it's not real, so don't be bringing that shit up. I told you little he dude wasn't real. I told you they weren't real. I wish somebody would pay me to be fake. God, dog, pay me. Pay me. Give me my money. I'll be fake for you. We got that shit from Greg Hackett. Look, I can't wait to that. No joke, though. I can't wait for that fight with It's not worth it. I wouldn't even be any good at it. I wouldn't even be good at it. You can't just coon out the blue. You can't just coon out the blue, Queen Vaughn. It doesn't work like that. You got to have some inner monkey going on. You got to have some You gotta have, the little monkeys they put on the box with the little grinder with the grind. You gotta have some of that shit in you. Like it has to be there. You have to have the represent. You gotta have that shine in your soul, bro. That's not even funny, dude. I'll put that shit up there. That's not even funny. The PBC is already paying you. We saw the invoice Ellerby sent you. Stupid. If Leonard Ellerby sent me an invoice, I would be paying him. Stupid. If Leonard Ellerby sent me an invoice, that means I'm paying Leonard Ellerby's bill. I thought I would just put that shit up there for your stupid ass. You saw that Leonard Ellerby sent me an invoice. Boy, you show is a dumb one. Hey, man, don't fuck. Hey, I fucks with Leonard Ellerby, dog. Don't fuck with Leonard Ellerby. Hey, I fucks with Leonard Ellerby, dog. I got Leonard Ellerby's back. Obviously, I pay Leonard Ellerby because he's sending me invoices for me to put the money up. Come on, man. I can't believe you did it, dog. That shit, that was not hell no. If PBC is already paying you, we saw the invoice Leonard Ellerby sent you. Accounting is not his forte. Apparently not. Apparently, accounting is not your strong suit. Yeah. Anyway, I wish they would pay me. I'd work for the PBC in a second. I'll be brought to you by the PBC. In this section called Nigga Stop Lying, we're going to talk about how the WBC process works for the mandatories. Man, if they were sanctioning me, for real, I would put a PBC. Let's bust. But nobody's going to pay me, bro. These niggas is robots, man. They have no love for the people they're speaking to, bro. These dudes is robots, bro. An invoice doesn't tell you what you paid. He said, I'd work for them too. Only ones I would work for. Yeah, I'd work for the PBC. I would. I absolutely would. I believe in the PBC. I believe in the PBC. I have no problem saying I like the PBC, then I'm a fan of Premier Boxing Champions. I have been a fan of Premier Boxing Champions for a long time. Yes, sir. I got a chance right now. Oh, somebody supported the channel with the wang. What? For real, somebody supported the channel. Thank you, bro. Man, I got much love to Will Rogers. Thank you, brother, for some support today, bro. Thank you, man. Bird 101 in the Cash App. Thank you, Bird 101. Ralph Chestnut said channel support. Thank you, Ralph Chestnut. Thank you, sir, with the big $5 holler. Mr. Tillman with the $5 holler. Thank you, sir. And Karen's Beauty said donation for your channel. Thank you so much for Karen's Beauty. Thank you. And now let me go to Twitter for my guy who encourages me. Got you. Okay. Oh, you want to do this out loud? Okay, before Turkey Al-Sheikh and SURJ became the joint fulcrum of all Saudi sports investment, the kingdom poured billions into football and golf with relatively little to show for it, other than some mixed publicity. In the case of golf in particular, the Saudi master plan to make LIV golf the sport's primary tour, or at least an undeniable bargaining chip, was obstructed by an increasingly rare thing in sport called people with enough money to say no. The kingdom had attempted to skip the steps of influence and control, hurrying straight towards total ownership of a historic, proud sport. Its failure to bring golf world to heel has been a very expensive lesson, but one that has been immediately learned from. Almost every single Saudi sports investment project since has focused on sports and people almost entirely motivated by making a stubborn line go up. Boxing, esports, and snooker are prime examples of new centrally organized Saudi sports playbook. These were sports ripe for disruption due to their undemocratic governance and commercial growth being a shared goal among each sports stakeholders. SURJ and Al-Sheikh have chosen these sports knowing that a relatively small cash injection can potentially mollify all stakeholders, eliminate internal division and dissent. The Saudi esports project for in particular has been emblematic of how the decentralized struggling ecosystem can be almost entirely controlled by Saudi Arabia, given that the total commercial investment in esports remains relatively low. The entire apparatus of esports could simply be bought. Esports. Wow. Yep. Got you. I'll read the rest later, but yeah. Okay. Brother, I have a law degree, bro. I'm sorry. I read very slowly and I don't read out loud well. But I read very, very well. I read slowly to make sure I understand. Mr. Invoice, send me I send an invoice. Mr. the PBC. Esports expensive as fuck. I think he means esports is like, where these guys are trying to compete in video games. I think they're trying to compete in video games. I think they mean that. Oh, so you can do it on your own time. Noob is a deep dive. Yeah, that's why I read like that. I'm trying to make sure I understood. Okay. But that makes sense. Took a picture of Jessel. Yeah, I read like that, though. I do. I'm terrible with it. I read like this. Behavior theorists talk to people in organizations having a circle of influence and a circle of control. It is useful to look at Saudi Arabia's recent sports strategy through this lens. Circle of control. Yeah, they're pimping the game. They give a more simple one. Anyway, here's a link if you would like to talk to me about whether I understood what they said. See, a reading level is about whether or not you understand what they're saying. So basically, they're saying that if you don't have a league, they're just looking for something where you don't have a league. If you don't have a league, you don't have anybody pooling their resources. So you have a bunch of individual guys out there who are always looking for money to put on their own individual little shows. So basically what Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to do is he's trying to replace. Oh, say you're reading to understand, not to rebuttal. Yeah, exactly. If I'm reading out loud to understand, it's tough. I got to go back because I'm trying to make sure I understand. If you speed read, no, but people don't understand shit when they speed read. Speed read you can speed read and get through a book, but if somebody tests you on what you read, you're gonna on the details of what you read, you're gonna fuck up. Yeah, basically, he's just trying to. Yeah, he's trying to buy all of the individual people, all of the individual players, and bend them to their will. And so he basically already bought UK boxing. That's what I've been saying. He bought UK boxing. You can't do that in the United States. The United States, boxing is not totally decentralized in the United States because of the Muhammad Ali Act. The governance, there's a central governance for boxing. A central governance for boxing. That's why those guys are going to be more successful in the United States with trying to go with UFC because they can buy the UFC. The whole thing. Why you giving him that? Queen Vaughn giving him that business email. info@McGaverick. Can you send me that to Phenomenal Show? My email is @McGaverick. Hold on a second. Here you go. That's the link right there. Tis the link right there, if that's what you're talking about. All right, let me put a comment in. Let me put this thing in here, man. The theme is when a simp turns pimp, and Turkey Al Capone will prove it. Look, I just don't think that's some long-term business plan, man. That's how we do. Fanon, us educated niggas got to have a domain. Not me. I'm sorry. I forgot you one of the fancy IT ass Negroes. Dog, you're technical. God, dog. You're technical. You're technical. Oh, you wanted? I gave you the link. Anyway, he'll send it to you, I'm sure. Dude, he's the best with sending people shit. What up, 2 Cent? So I know a lot, good sir. Yeah, but I need to figure out how I can get a little bit more savvy. I'm trying to up my technology on my channel. But I'm not a technically inclined person. I'm really not. Man, thank y'all for holding me down, though, for real, man, in the Cash App. Where you at, man? Oh, man, thank y'all, man. Justin, thank you, bro. You guys hooked up today. Is this today? Yes, it is. Justin Bush, hell yeah. Fuck yes, Justin Bush. Justin Bush said, I'm late. Are you? And he gave it a $10 holler, bro. Hell yes. Yes. And I'm going to tell you why, because somebody put me in a picture in a car. Man, look, dog, don't doubt my gangster now. I know what putting somebody in a car means. Okay, I ain't riding in a car with that nigga. You kidding me? I ride new. Fanon, if you ever had the tree algorithm ask, if you ever need a tree algorithm ask Boxing Hacker, man, I'll be fucking with Boxing Hacker because Boxing Hacker is manipulative. Good fellas, exactly. He ain't put me in no car with nobody. Put me in that car. I ain't riding in that car. What? I'm riding in my car. I'm gonna be good today, so 2 Cent don't snipe me. Hey, Bush, thank you, bro. Bro, He said I fucking knew it. Hell yeah. Much love, man. Thank you for that support, bro. Hell yes. Man, look, man, I can't do it no more, dog. I used to mince words about blue blood, bro. Come on, man. I'm not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit no more. Manager Marty did that shit. I was like, man, I can't do that no more, bro. You got people out here framing people for all kind of shit on Bison YouTube. How you gonna get framed on YouTube? How you gonna get framed on YouTube? What do you appreciate, McGaverick? What up, Ron Middleton? How you gonna set somebody up on YouTube is what I want to know. God, dog. No, god dang well. YouTube, yeah, man. People used to set up people because they be like, you reported my channel. You reported my channel. Like, man, you a snitch. Like YouTube channels are selling dope or something. How can you be a snitch on a YouTube channel? Oh, the info phenomenal sent over. Oh, okay. Yeah, phenomenal's the shit, man. He be on the details, man. Like my guy. You know what? I don't even know why you be using an email. Why don't you just give it a link on whatever, man. I ain't saying shit. Anyway, that ain't my business. Rashawn Pittman, what up, man? I'm good, bro. I'm about to put this link in the chat. Hey, Dave, what up? Oh, man, much love, bro. He said, what's that girly Mag's channel? What's that girl Maggie's channel name? Girl Maggie? What's Girl Maggie's? Girl Maggie's? What does that mean? Oh, said I'm an IT guy, Noob. It's all about being technical and logical. Yes, sir. Man, what's that girl Maggie's channel name? Girl Maggie? What's that girl Maggie's channel name? Girl Maggie's? Oh, MacGyver. You talking about MacGyver boxing? It's MacGyver boxing. MacGyver, hey, Queen. You talking about Queen Vaughn? Oh, yeah. Queen Vaughn. Dog, Queen Vaughn gonna make my channel big if she would come up on this live stream. And 2 Cent. We taking it over. Drop the link. Oh, okay, I'll drop the link. I don't think I've had a caller today. I've had fun today, though. This has been a lot of fun. That orange is huge. Thank you guys for supporting the channel today. For real. I'm serious, man. I got to call Turkey, man. How did I get a turkey contract? How do I get a turkey contract? I need a turkey contract. I guess I got to go to these events, spend some money. He's talking about Queen. Okay, about Queen Vaughn. Queen. Appreciate you. Ninja said Maggie. Yeah. He's talking about girl Maggie. He's talking about he's talking about Queen Vaughn. Queen Vaughn is vicious. I swear to God, bro, I'm not going to do it. I'm a reformed man. Say it with me. Martin is a reformed man. I am a reformed man. A reformed man. I will no longer do the ignorant things that I used to do in my life that was fun to do because they was ignorant. What up, Queen Vaughn in the building?
Hey,
speak of the Damon. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Sator said, "Do that shit." What's on your mind? What's on your mind, Queen Vaughn?
Nothing. I'm just popping up because you called me out. You know how I do.
What to say? You missed the show yesterday. You weren't. We was out here.
Oh yeah, I know y'all was. It was a little heated. You know how I have to stay out the kitchen sometime.
All right, man.
Well, I'm kidding.
Go
I was
ahead.
busy at work. I was busy at work.
That's all right. That's all right. I got some questions for you though. I guess we can chop it up today.
All right, what's up?
What's going on with your boy Gervonta and Devin Haney, man? Do you really think that Devin Haney's career is over with?
Honestly,
Do you really think, and
not
do you
even
think that he was really affected by Gervonta Davis worship? As somebody that is attracted to Gervonta Davis, I was wondering if you think that that same general attraction that people have for Gervonta is what caused Devin to get off his square, or do you think he was just kind of like was never really that good?
I think that low-key Devin idols Gervonta, you know. I think we got a good glimpse of that in that fight against Ryan. I'm not sure if you saw the screenshot picture of Devin just looking up at Tank after that. But yeah, that was a telltale right there that Devin is obviously low-key obsessed. And I do think that was his downfall. He should have, it's one of those things where when a man idolizes another guy and he tries to take his swag, or I'm sure this has happened. Young dudes, though, this is usually when a young boy.
It happens to me all the time.
Exactly, like a young boy.
I'm joking.
No, you're not. And he wants to be like him, so he tries to mimic his style. That's the thing that happens. That's supposedly the biggest form of flattery is when you mimic someone, right? So it just didn't work out for Devin because he really don't have the talent. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a difference between talent and skill. I think Devin has skill, but he does not have the talent that Gervonta has. And I mean, it showed. And his ego kind of just, it affected him. Some people don't realize the truth. They lie to themselves. And Devin's one of those guys.
And Devin hires a lot of people to lie to him too.
Oh yeah. You know what I can't stand? When you in the boxing and his sparring, when he's doing his training and stuff like that, and you hear these dudes, grown ass men, talking about some what do they be saying? I be blocking it out low key, but like something like King Devin, hell.
All that rah shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that shit sounds gay, bro. I don't care what nobody's talking about. That shit
Damn, you just got
gay.
me demonetized like a champ. You supposed to not be the one to use the word gay now.
I'm sorry, but it does. My bad. I'm not gonna say it again.
I think that's a pretty traditional thing in boxing, having somebody hype them up like that.
No, it's not the hype up part. It's what they're saying. It's the words that are coming out of their mouth. I don't know if you've heard what they've said. You got to go and look at one of the sparring. Like, it's just, like, for real? Like, that's crazy to me. It's weird. It sounds.
You think it's kind of like some.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, as a grown man, if you hear what they're saying, I mean, I feel like you would, like, especially if it's not your kid, I would feel like you would scratch your head about it. Like, did he? Did he say that? Sorry, I got jokes today.
No, I don't mind the jokes, man, because honestly, is Devin married?
I wasn't talking about Devin. I'm talking about the dudes that are saying it.
Oh, the dudes that are saying it are gay?
I don't know. They sound like it though. It sounds quite, Diddy. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, like, give me an example.
I can't remember exactly what they say, but they'll be like Hail the King.
Oh, that gump shit?
Yes.
Yeah, that's some gump shit.
I
don't know, man. They used to do that with Ali. They used to do it. They would do.
But I don't know. For some reason, it seems like it'd be different if it was Ali, because Ali is a public figure. He was an activist. Like, he stood for his people. You know what I mean? He's a different personality versus who we talking about. You know what I mean?
Like you could actually do that with Ali and believe that shit. You can't believe that shit with them.
No, not at all. No, sorry. It's cringe. That's what it is. It's
that shit is the Lord Haney. Yeah, when them motherfuckers started
that's what it is. Lord. That's the word. That's exactly the word. I couldn't
even the Lord Devin Haney shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, they need to cut that out.
Fahim said that's not right to put smut on a man's sexuality. She didn't say that. She just said it seemed like that.
Yeah, I said it seems like that. I'm not calling him that.
Yeah, Brandon Brooks said Lord Haney.
Yeah,
But that's what y'all do. That's what they do. They worship they don't you think people do the same thing to Tank? You don't see people going a little far with Tank?
No, they don't be calling him no Lord Tank in the ring while he's sparring. Come on, bro. Tank would even probably be like, man, what? Tank would probably be looking at dude sideways like, man, cut that out.
Oh, you said he was sparring and they were saying that? They were yelling into the ring?
Yeah, like, and he's not even just sparring. He's like hitting the mitts and stuff like that. Like, he's like just in there training.
Yeah, you just don't like him. That's some normal boxing shit, man.
Really? No.
Yeah, people be like, yeah, you the man. Yeah, you gonna knock him out.
That's different when you. No, I'm talking about the actual word. I'm not talking about people hyping dudes up in the ring. I'm talking about if somebody say, like, nah, man, you gotta hear it. You've got to hear it. It sounds cringe, bro. Like the Lord, yeah, the Lord. No.
Oh, they be speaking full sentences like the Lord has come today and it's Devin Haney to bless us. That shit.
Yeah, basically.
You talking about that dude? You talking about that one dude with the hat on?
I don't know what he looked like. I just know he sounds cringe.
He's that amp man. He's that hype up man. You know why it's fucked up? Is because it's not 1973 no more. Because they used to do that. They used to do that shit in the 70s. That is some shit that was like in Ali's era. And plus, that's because he was the heavyweight champion of the world, and he was like the one dude. So all that big rah shit was real for him. But you rah on somebody that is not on that level. You just not a rah. He ain't raw, dog. Diddy is his God. Nah, man. Anyway, Boxing Hacker's here. Boxing Hacker ain't here, man. Here's the link if Boxing Hacker want to chop it up. But I just want to holler at you, see how you were doing today, Queen Vaughn.
I'm great.
Get your chance to get your boxing talk on today, man. What'd you think about Terence weighing 189 pounds? You think that's real? Is he amping up something?
I didn't actually see him physically on the scale, so I don't know. I did see the picture of the scale weighing 180, whatever it was. 186? Was it 186 or 189?
186. God, dog. Yeah, 186.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. And when he showed a picture of himself, after I just saw like the scale, and then I saw him like in a video after the fact. Like I didn't actually see him physically on the scale.
On the scale.
Yeah, but I mean, he looks the same, don't he?
Yeah, he looked the same. 189 pounds though. But then somebody's saying he may be trolling somebody a little bit.
He could be trolling because that's crazy. He'd be fighting at 147.
So right? Keyshawn, can I count on you for Keyshawn? You and 2 Cent for Keyshawn?
Well, I don't know, because I told Southpaw that I was going to be on his channel, so it depends on.
See how they do me?
Well, I don't know, because I didn't know if you were serious on that.
I just want to say, see how they do me. As soon as I told you, as soon as I put you on, some other channel's gonna try to get you.
Now, I actually went on Southpaw's. I actually was on camera on Southpaw's live before I even came on here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was on.
Oh, I didn't know. So you came here from Southpaw?
Nah, I mean, I've been following you for some years, but I mean, I knew Southpaw probably first because he was just funny, and I would just. But
Oh, okay.
No, but like last Friday, like whatever the Monday you told me, you gonna see who I'm gonna keep my word. Remember you said that? The Friday before that, I went on his channel live, and I was actually on camera.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you was like, you don't know what I look like. You can find me.
I know what you look like.
Yeah. No, but you said no. I mean, like video. Like. No. You see some of my pictures, but you don't know. That's what I'm saying. I was on video over there.
Oh, I don't know what you look like on video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it don't matter though.
I'm loyal to all my homies. Look.
What do you say?
Somebody said loyalty in the chat.
Loyalty to what? She ain't gotta be loyal to me. The hell, she ain't my wife.
I'm loyal to everybody.
How you gonna be loyal to everybody? You can't be loyal to everybody.
I'm loyal to everybody. That's my homies, I said.
Oh, you don't have to be loyal. I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not. I already told you don't have to be loyal to me. I'm all right. Just be yourself around me. Just don't be a fucking fraud around me. That's the only thing I'm on. Yeah, no joke. I'm cool with like I'm cool. Like you know blood boxing?
Blood boxing.
You seen there's a channel named Blood Boxing. Blood Boxing comes by like we be putting on a show, like we do the OG boxing talk, and then Blood Boxing will just disappear for like 2 years. and I won't hear from him. But it ain't no big deal to me because shit, I don't own blue. I don't own blood
That's not
boxer.
disloyalty. That's just people got their own thing going on. That
Yeah,
ain't
just
necessarily disloyalty. But
nah, it ain't like that. But
yeah,
cool. So yeah, when you going on live on? Because he actually asked Southpaw actually asked me to go on this channel. I said I would, but I don't know. Like I said, I'd be crashing at nighttime. So maybe tonight. Are you going on Southpaw tonight?
No, Friday.
Friday. You to call the fight?
Yeah. That's the first. That's like my trial. What? What?
You heard what I said.
I'm hating.
I'm hating, nigga. I tried to get you for the show.
But you didn't say. I've been on your show every day almost.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. I got 2 cents. I got 2 cents.
Yeah, 2 cents.
2 cents won't sell me out.
Be a dual call.
Honestly, though, I'm not reliable with those fight calls anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Southpaw definitely does it. So I was like, and this would be my first one. So
yeah, well, enjoy yourself. I hope y'all knock it out. I may watch, but I'm definitely gonna call the fight on Friday though.
Yeah, now ain't nobody selling.
Nah, see, Pimp named Slickback said you sold out, bro.
Nah,
she said
bro.
you. So he said you sold out.
Y'all just don't know a real one when you see it. That's all.
Nah, that's all right. He's just I don't own you, Negro. You do. Oh, you are black though. I didn't see your picture. I never actually asked you that.
What if I'm black?
Yeah.
Don't I?
You look like a little bit of a white girl.
Don't I sound black?
So.
I feel like you could tell if somebody's black just from their voice.
I can tell you've been around some niggas. I can tell that.
Yeah, I mean, if you play with me, I know I don't play back.
that shit and hoop earrings. What time for 9?
I actually don't wear hoop earrings. I'm not like that type of female. I'm not.
You don't wear hoop earrings?
Nah, sorry.
What's wrong with hoop earrings?
I just don't do that. This is not my stilo. I don't, I'm not like the typical black girl. That's the thing. Yeah,
Oh, that's all. I was talking about white girls who wear hoop earrings. That's like a dead giveaway.
That's worse than black girls wearing hoop earrings. So that's a definite.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with hoop earrings?
It's just ghetto.
What's wrong with ghetto? Ain't you the one that got on me for saying somebody was ghetto on Twitter? Because I said she was just a right amount of ghetto. I said that shit about Alyssa Bumgarner. And your ass was like, what's that about?
Yeah. Because
I said she was ghetto. You got mad. She is ghetto. I know ghetto when I see ghetto. She is ghetto. Great ghetto.
I don't really know her though, so I can't really say if she's ghetto or not. Honestly, I think ghetto is a whole persona. It's not just because you dance a certain way does not make you ghetto for now.
Man, that chick's dance that's ghetto. That chick, she had all.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I want to know what set that dance was. That shit's like so. Serena doing the crip walk. That wasn't ghetto.
I mean, no.
Or has that been? Hey, what up? So, hey, what's up? What's up, Phoenix? I see you. Or has that been elevated beyond ghetto? Because it's the crip walk.
It's not about what she's doing. It's the person who's doing it. You gotta understand the difference.
She looked mighty ghetto to me.
I mean, it's Serena. She's black, so of course you're gonna think she looks ghetto doing the crip walk. But if it was a white girl doing the crip walk, would you think it was ghetto?
Depends on the white girl.
See, exactly. You just answered my question.
I mean, if it was like Taylor Swift doing the shit all corny, no.
Well,
but if it was like, what do you say?
Taylor Swift can't dance. She has no style.
Shit, neither can I. I can't crip walk. I've been trying to do that shit for years. I damn near break my ankle.
I can't crip walk either. No lie.
What's up, Phoenix? What's on your mind, man? Did you see Queen Von sold me out within 2 days, within a week?
Cut the lies.
Within a week.
Man, that's
it sounds like that hurt it.
Nah, though. I had already told him this. Like, he asked me this way before you asked me for so.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. I ain't asking you again.
Don't get in your feelings. I got you the next fight. When's the next one?
No, you don't. I asked one time. Nah, I'm kidding. Whenever it is, this all good.
You asked me for every fight. Now you're going fake now. No, don't start faking.
What can I say?
You say stop calling the fights with me. I'm like, bet. And then you was like, oh, you ain't coming to this one. Fuck it. Don't come to none. That's messed up, bro.
Dang.
That's messed up.
I'm a petty nigga. What can I say?
I can't be at every one for 9. I gotta share the wealth.
You all good. Don't worry about it. It's all love. We'll get it when we get it. What's going on?
Yeah. Let's do the one with Devin.
Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'm here for the hate.
I'm doing the one with
I'm here for the hate.
Oh, I do the one with Tank with you for sure.
Tank.
Hey, you know I got to get up on there for that one. Shoot. You know,
Tank.
we watching so many fighters hating on them because they oversell and underdeliver. It'd be nice to go ahead and talk about somebody who gonna go ahead and fight like what he talk like. So it'd be a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, Tank knocking dude out. I was rewatching him.
Oh, why yeah.
Was it Garcia?
That was beautiful, man. That left hook.
What's the Garcia that he beat that also Roach beat? What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Hector Garcia?
Hector. Yeah. I watched that fight recently. I was working out and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, Tank about to cook him easy. He not even making past the knife.
Okay.
Tank called the knife. I'm going with the knife because he called the A for Frank, and I'm going with that. He called what else he called? He be calling all his rounds for real. Low key, if you listen to Tank, he tells you when he's going to end the fight. So
I just listened to the fact that he said he's going to be an ass whooping, and that's what happens. A little bit different from Devin.
Hey, who's Fahim? He about to get cooked. Tell him to come on the live real quick. Fahim
he ain't gonna come on the live. He ain't about to come on here.
Talking all that crap in his chat in the comments.
He do the same thing as Frequent Fly. I was gonna say I'll debate Frequent on that Osterine and finish him. It's gonna be a Mortal Kombat fatality if you try to debate me on that. The debate topic would be: Did Osterine help Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney? Yes or no? And I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because he be talking about it that like it did something. Nah. And I got evidence, not just this fanatic type stuff that Frequent be on. I'm talking about actual facts that's documented. So if you want to come up and debate at any time, I got it. But Frequent, because I know how he is about that Osterine. Let's shut that down for good.
Come on, Frequent. I won't even interrupt you. You can't beat the Frequent in debate if I don't block him though. It's so hard. It's so hard to deal with him. You're gonna do it just naked.
If we're gonna do the real debate, we got to present our statements and everything, do the whole cross-examination, all that. Like we're gonna go ahead and do that. Because we've done it before. See if he got any rebuttals. He ain't gonna have no rebuttals.
But it's so difficult. But Queen Vaughn have to try to mediate.
Frequent ain't there.
Anytime you come up here, y'all let me talk. So y'all think I need protection or something? Trust me, I can.
Yeah, I did think you needed protection.
Nah, I'm good.
Don't worry, your ass is hanging out there now that you sold me out. Trust me, your ass been hanging out in the wind.
Cut it out with this sold out stuff. Come on, bro.
No buffer.
Nah,
hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I do overly protect women on sometimes. I gotta admit it.
I made it this far.
Dudes be too rude.
I made it. Yeah, they do though. They really have no couth. Like they weren't raised by women. Like they don't have a mom at home. Unfortunately, they probably don't.
Somebody said I already got a gorgeous light-skinned wife. That's for all y'all. What is this?
That's because the other dude that's talking trash, talking about something, they simping. That's why something about getting away with saying stuff.
First of all,
he's a clown. He's
letting you get away.
That's what it is. He a Devin Haney worshiper, so he's mad.
He's mad. Look.
Oh, ain't that a shame?
See, that's the thing. They want to be treated like women. I've long said that.
That's exactly what it is. Soft. You soft.
She's a woman. She's gonna get some treatment. 2 Cent gonna get some treatment over here too. I'm sorry. It is just what it is.
He's soft.
Chivalry.
Some men don't know what that is. Some men don't know what that is, unfortunately.
Nah, usually men like to talk to women. That's just no joke. Jeez, you do. Seriously, Southpaw and me don't want her on the show. Because why? Because she's not a hard leg. Don't nobody want to who the fuck want to? We talk to enough hard legs all the time. It's nice when 2 Cent get up here. It's nice when what's going on? DeMariano, man, what up, man? It's nice when women get up here, man. It's nice to talk to women, not always talk to some nigga.
Hell yeah. Like shoot. Most of the people I talk to on a day-to-day basis is women. Like, I can't help myself. But man, when it's a woman who knows boxing,
is old dude is frequency? Are you serious? Is Frequency Flyer here?
He hiding. You know how it be. It's about that time of day when they got to go say their grace to Lord Devin Haney. So
Yeah,
he probably
exactly.
out there doing that thing.
That's the
Like,
weirdest thing. I mean, Phoenix,
Lord Devin, please forgive us for laughing at them left hooks. We didn't mean it. It was just the heat of the moment, but we still support you.
Phoenix, can I just ask you, what do you think about that?
I think that shit's sad for real, for real.
The part where he's there, like the Lord Devin Haney,
I,
like
I've seen it. I've seen it because they
yeah,
was doing it like that first. It was another thing that happened during that first Cambosa's fight. Like they was in there, he was shadow boxing in the ring, and I believe it was like ES News that was recording the video, and he's in there in the ring. Like, look at Lord Haney, look at how sharp he is, and look at how he is just smooth and everything like that. And they was talking about like, yeah, he ain't got nothing for you. You show him, and I was like, man, what the hell? Like it's a whole empty gym, and you like the only one in there talking about Lord Haney. What's going on, man? Like,
see,
shoot,
Oh, you know what the footage she was talking about is?
yeah, like it's not just that, but that was the one that stands out because like I referenced that one because that was when Devin was talking about he's really a 147-pound fighter. Right when he was getting ready to go against Cambosos the first time, it was in that
Y'all
same
good for a
clip.
second. I'll be right back. Like you guys good for 5 minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
You good, Queen Vaughn? I mean,
Yeah, I'm
your
good.
special time and all.
I'm good.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, so like that's one of them things where for me it's like, man, like it's not just his fans, like it's his inner circle around them.
Yeah.
And that brings me to like, the topic of this stream's title, like Devin being done and how that clout chasing Tank done got him messed up. I think it was he got that post Tank sparring disorder. That's that PTSD he got. Because ever since he done got his ass whooped by Tank, that's when you hear all these crazy stories coming out that camp from he beat Tank up. Then he got smacked up by Blair Cobb a little bit after that. Blair Cobb be laughing at him. And then they talk about the sparring with Floyd. He said Floyd Mayweather, of all people, couldn't touch him. He said Floyd couldn't do anything to him. Right. Now, this is Floyd right before he knocked out McGregor. The Floyd that knocked out McGregor, they're saying that Floyd couldn't do nothing to Devin, couldn't touch him. And Devin beat Floyd up so bad that Floyd decided to retire. After seeing Devin throw kidney punches and shots to the back of the head against Tank and not doing nothing to it, like Tank literally brushed it out like for real, for real. We think he did something to Floyd? Like, come on now. Come on.
That's how you know they cap. Like they was going around saying all types of lies. This is why nobody likes them. This is the reason
exactly.
why. I ain't gonna say nobody because clearly there's some weirdos that like him or like that type of stuff. But that's crazy to me how you could follow somebody who's a blatant liar.
Exactly. And like, man, as skilled as Floyd is, like, shoot, the fact that Floyd could move around the ring, and think about this. Look at that last round with Ryan Garcia. Devin couldn't cut the ring off. We're just following him, right? And Ryan Garcia over there shaking his knees and wagging his tongue at him. Like, for real. This is Devin after he's been a pro for what, 8 years now? 8 years. And we saying that way back then in 2017 that he was able to put a beating on Floyd Mayweather.
Come on,
We've seen how Floyd is just playing around and sparring on people. You think if it was that type of thing that Devin really touched Floyd? Like, come on. Come on.
Even when I think wasn't Floyd helping Ryan out pre-fight for the Devin fight. And just him standing next to Ryan, he's bigger than him. So I'm quite sure whenever you said 2017, definitely Floyd was bigger than Devin back then. So I really can't understand where is these lies coming from.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't 2017. It was during training camp for the Conor McGregor fight. That was when they said that Devin went ahead and did that. So for me, it's just like, come on now. Like that was for me when I was like, okay, I can't support this dude, Devin. What really put the nail in the coffin was the Gamboa fight. And I'll tell people that Gamboa fight, I looked at as Devin's last chance to really show like, hey, I am what I say I am, and I'm going to be this big star. And how everybody was talking about he's the next Floyd Mayweather and all this and that. Because I looked at what Terence Crawford and Tank did against Gamboa, and Gamboa is no slouch. And then coming in with all the talk Devin was doing about going to stop Gamboa and put a beating on him, make him retire, all this and that, and then come in and the fight go a whole 12 rounds. I was sitting there waiting like, okay, is he going to turn it up? Like, is this it? Is this all Devin can do? Like, where's the rest? Like, come on, like, get to that next gear, go into overdrive and like do what you was talking about. Come on. And after that, I was like, yeah, throw him in the trash. Throw him in the trash. I'm done.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah,
GM,
go ahead.
Jim, I am from Maryland. I was mostly raised in that area. PG County though, not Baltimore. Anyways. But no, yeah, I feel you.
Good.
I feel like the whole Devin and that Ryan fight, I swear that buildup was so spectacular. It was just specifically the right type of energy for what happened in the ring.
It was funny to me. Hey, they said Ryan Garcia went running in the mountains, and like after that, like he disappeared. People was wondering, like, yo, what happened? He's supposed to be here for this press conference. Like, hey, that reminds you of some shit you see in a video game or a movie. Like, you go up the mountain and you come down on a horse, and you come in on a horse. Like, hey, he was literally on a high horse because I know he had to give that horse some crack or something. And it was white. Hey, like this.
Man, the way
So
he
mad.
in that fight, man, it was so crazy. I did like this little animated video of the whole thing, and I just took all the crazy parts Ryan was saying. He was like, in the parts when they was doing a press conference, he was like, I can't even remember. It's just the way he had no energy for Devin. He was like, what? I'm gonna knock you out. That's it.
Yep. And man, like, I don't know how people didn't see it coming. I really don't.
I saw it.
I really don't.
It was too bro. See, where are you from, Fahim? Where are you from? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Newark, New
Now
Jersey.
you know your mother ain't named you that. Get that shit out of here. Anyway,
He grew up in Newark, New Jersey. He grew up in New
Jersey, bro. Get out of here.
Newark, New Jersey.
Soft.
He from Newark.
Soft. Anyway.
Womp.
Soft. Atlantic City, worse. It's even worse.
Damn.
From Atlantic City, bro. Get out of here.
Are you out here starting fights?
Nah, that's him. Keep talking.
To make us start talking about Shakur, today is Devin's hate day. We can't split it up.
Yeah, that's basically what.
Oh, you from Atlantic City? My bad.
His Lord is getting cooked. That's why he's mad. His Lord is getting cooked.
Cause y'all, who's his Lord? No, you talking about Shakur?
Fahim is his Lord. I mean, Devin is his Lord.
No, Fahim can't stand Devin.
Yeah, he loves Shakur.
He fucks with Shakur because you out here hating on Shakur.
Ain't nobody talking about Shakur. Yappy. Nobody's talking about Yappy.
No, we keeping it Devin today. We keeping it Devin today. You know, we'll wait.
You said I just want to let you know is the reason Fahim don't fuck with you is because you said some shit about Shakur.
Fuck Shakur.
We'll be talking about Shakur next week for fight week, and we're gonna be talking about how he needs to.
We're gonna cook him on that day. How about that?
We need him to start fighting the way he tweets. If he did that, he'd be all right. I remember his last fight before Howard Tunian. Man, I was so mad at how aggressively Shakur was chewing his gum at that press conference. He couldn't fight that same way. He beat his gum up more than he beat up Howard Tunian. I was mad at it. But like I said, today is Devin's hate day. So yeah, I think Devin is at a point where he really got to show and prove, because after what happened with Ryan, he can't take another whooping like that, especially with the way they be trying to hype him up. And I think personally he's between a rock and a hard place because he hasn't really had punching power. And at the same time, moving up in weight, like he should have moved up to 147 instead of moving down to 135 the first time he was at 140. I think that's where he messed up. But at the same time, that was the same time Bud moved up to 140. So I guess, I don't know if that was related to it, but he did move down that same year.
Hell no, that wasn't related to it.
Hey, it could have been. It could have been. We could have seen Bud and Devin at 140.
Man,
we could have seen Bud and Devin at 140, man.
I have to put some brakes on the Devin Haney hating against Devin Haney. Devin
But
Haney,
hey,
I will go back and look at it, but I'm pretty sure Devin Haney was still somewhere around 19, some shit like 20, some shit like that. He dipped in, he dipped out. But come on, man, he didn't
nah,
duck.
he spent a whole year. I know he moved into 140
I remember.
at the end of 2016, spent all 2017 there, and then when Bud moved up, he moved down. Like I said, I don't know if it's directly related, but it happened at that time. So we're gonna have to go ahead and do that.
All right, Fahim, what I say that was suspect. Let's hear it. Are you talking about when I was talking about them dudes sounding sus when they were saying the Lord Devin Haney? Is that the part you're talking about? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what it is.
Let's clear this up. Well, what's the problem, brother?
I think I know what it is. Let me ask you this: do you believe Shakur what he said about how on the card coming up next week, the Better BF card, the Better BF Bivol rematch, that he's the best fighter on the card? Because I don't believe that shit. That's what he said out his own mouth. He the best fighter on the card. If he was the best, he'd be the main event, not the undercard that nobody gonna pay attention to.
When he say the best, is he referring to his skills or is he referring?
He said he's the best.
Nah.
He is who said he's the Shakur ain't supposed to say he's the best.
He said that on video, that he's the best fighter that's on that card coming up, and he's gonna show the world because people been talking bad about him.
He is the best. He may be the best fighter on that card other than Beterbiev.
We don't know.
Nah.
He may be better than Beterbiev. He may be the best fighter on that card. What problem is that? What you got with that? He is the best. He probably is the best fighter on that card.
Nah.
Look,
just nah.
He's not.
You know what?
That's it. You just gonna say he's not? That's the
he the best. He the best tweeter on the card.
Yeah, he definitely that. But I was gonna say, you know what? It's okay for him to say that because I feel like as a fighter, you need to have this mentality. You know what I mean about yourself. You gotta say. Yeah. But the problem with Shakur is he says what he's gonna do every time before a fight, and he fails to deliver every time. So
I know he should have took Devin's.
If you're not,
he should have had Devin's nickname, the Dream.
Don't say nothing, bro. Because now we're looking at you sideways. Like, well, I thought you was going to do this. You're not a man of your word. Like, we don't want to hear none of that talk if you're not going to do it.
And I'm so glad you said that and noticed that because I've been telling people for a while, like that's what people's problem is with Shakur. Not that he's not getting knockouts. That ain't got nothing to do with it. And it ain't that he's a technical fighter. It's because he keep on talking about Killer Kerr. He keep on talking about this is my year. He keep on talking about, yo, I'm going to go ahead and show people. I'm going to do this. Y'all going to see a different Shakur. Y'all going to see, and then what happens?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't feel like he needs to be a knockout artist. He's not entertaining.
Pause real quick. LaMarcus Robinson said Phoenix is a buck nasty hater.
Ain't no hater. I'm telling the truth. Why is Shakur the only fighter with an excuse compilation?
He do. Like, that's weird.
I want to pause on the fact that he called you a buck nasty hater.
What is buck nasty, man?
You know, buck nasty is a buck nasty. You never heard? That's like a little.
Buck nasty. That's
like I don't know, like the ass stank, like buck. There, like you know, buck nasty.
Like a deer buck.
like you just just say some shit like
they hate the truth because it hurts.
Buck nasty. Like a buck. I think maybe it's buck nasty. Like a buck will, fucking
Bucks
kill
not
you.
Nasty, bro. They are.
Yeah, them always get nasty. You got like buck
the nose, but we're not gonna go there. Just saying.
Not as nasty as them lies Shakur be telling about himself. He gonna call himself Killer Kerr, and the only thing he killing is his career with these lies. That's why nobody want to watch him. That's why. Hey, you see how soft that punch was? That supposedly broke his hand.
Shakur fight, bro. I want to see Shakur fight.
Hey, how he do that?
My favorite fight for Shakur was when he fought what's the Spanish dude who got caught on the PEDs before?
Oscar Valdez.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the Valdez fight and the Conceição fight. Those were good fights for Shakur that I like.
Yeah, I missed that version of Shakur. Like, did something happen? Is that why he's not like?
No, something didn't happen. He moved up to 135. I can't do that shit no more. And people keep on looking for the old Shakur is like looking for Jesus walks Kanye. He's gone. All right, you just got to accept it. You just got to accept it. That's the way it is. Jesus walks Kanye.
Yo.
Buck nasty is they have dirty, filthy, pig-like animal sex. That's buck nasty.
So 130 was where he was doing his best work. So do you think maybe he need to move back down? Because don't seem like he's doing too well at 135. It's only 5 pounds. I mean, I don't understand. But
He probably couldn't make 130 anymore.
Everybody in Yahweh, what's on your mind, bro? I don't want you to wait forever. Why these?
Oh yeah,
why they
no. I'm actually doing some work. I just wanted to shout out, let you know I'm watching. You guys got me cracking up. And wanted to say Buck Nasty. Yeah, it's the character from Dave Chappelle when he had to play Haters Ball.
Yeah, but Buck Nasty is some shit that was there before.
That was definitely before that. I mean, but I think that's what he was.
They took
Patrice O'Neal went too soon.
Did he have the locks with the teeth? Is that what we talking about? The locks with the teeth?
No, it's the one. It was. I think Charlie Murphy played him.
Oh my God! I miss Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy played him on Play Hurt This Ball. I believe it was him. Yeah, definitely was him. But I wanted to say, Martin, I don't know if you saw. I inboxed you my information. I don't know if you received that on your Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Yeah, under Cash Mon, Kash, last name Mon. That's my Facebook.
Instagram. Hold on, let me see.
Or if you're on Facebook too as well, it's just Kash.
I never check. I never fucking check that shit. Like ever. Do I check Facebook? But
I'm being sarcastic for him. When I said that, that's why they would flame you.
I ain't being sarcastic. I'm saying
it was sarcasm. See, this is how I know people don't. Once I get to know me, I understand. Half of the stuff I'm saying is a joke.
I be dressing up real things as a joke. That's why they can't stand it.
No, that's exactly what I do. That's why people can't tell the difference. People, especially being a female, they don't know if I'm serious or not.
Yeah, I can tell you serious. Like you actually be paying attention to everything. So that, like, for me personally, I think it's cool to talk to a female that know boxing because there ain't too many of them. At least not around where I'm from. Like the only ones I know where I'm from is the ones that come to our gym, and they actually fighting and everything.
See, outside of that. That's another thing. I know how to fight. So Fernando, this energy you get from me, this passion, is because I'm a fighter, actually. So I can't help that. I know how to throw hands. You know what I mean? So
ghetto.
Ghetto? Nah, ghetto girls can't fight. Nah, bro. Ghetto girls can't fight. Ghetto girls grab hair. I don't do that. I throw uppercuts. Okay?
Yeah. No, grab the hair while throwing the uppercut.
3 4 on your ass, okay? And I might throw a quick kick in there too. I might hit you with a bicycle joint. You never know.
Well, like Luke Kane.
Right, real quick. Brandon Brooks said Lord Haney, and Brandon Brooks says he wore Lord Haney on his trunks in that Gamboa fight. That's you niggas blowing smoke up his ass, is what that shit is.
Yeah, and this is why he's embarrassed right now. This is why he's in the current state that he's in. Because
he believed his own hype.
It's because
Phenomenal show being a dutiful poll mark. Thank you, Nope. Said 3 more super chats till we hit that goal. Appreciate if y'all can help the channel hit the goal for the first time this week because we haven't meant to hit the goal in like a week. But thank y'all for supporting me and supporting us, even though we got a hater and a sellout on the channel today.
Hey.
I'm co-hosting.
In the words of the great Oscar De La Hoya, it ain't hating if it's the truth.
What? It ain't. Seriously, give Shakur Stevenson a ranking as a fighter between 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 10.
4.
We talking about pound for pound, or we talking about the weight class?
I'm talking about as a fighter, boxers, just as a fighter. And
wait. Are we saying 1 is the best? 10
Look, let me help you out here. Remove all your hate and every reason you have to call him garbage. I don't need for you to say, well, compared to the top 3 fighters, no. As a fighter,
no, I'm asking you: is 1 the best and 10 the worst? Like, what ranking is it? What order are we saying? You saying 1?
10 is it's like a good looking woman. Same scale.
Okay.
From
so I'll give you my ranking and justification.
1 we don't talk about. 1 ain't even in the equation. 10 probably ain't in the equation.
I'll give him a 7. And Fahim, yes, I would love for you to apologize. Thank you, sir. My feelings were hurt.
You gave him a 7?
You apologize? You got Fahim to apologize?
Yeah, he said Queen is never disrespect. If you ever feel that way, let me know. I will apologize. I really feel hurt. My feelings.
Oh my God.
Right
Don't get slick, Fahim. Fahim, who's the one getting slick now?
I'm sorry, my feelings were hurt though.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I like Shakur, but I don't like what you say.
No, he's a 7. No, he's a 7. He don't got the full package, but he's almost there. I give him a 7.
You give him a 7?
Yeah, I give him a 7.
As a fighter?
Yes, as a fighter.
What do you give him?
Yeah. How?
What's yours? You got him as a 7?
You said 10
is
the
the
best, right? 10 is the number.
I'll give it.
Thank you, Fahim. I feel so much better.
Yeah, hey, Queevon, you want to explain why you gave the 7?
The reason why I give him a 7 is because he has all of the technical skills. He just doesn't have the heart, so that takes him from a 10 to a 9. He does not have the power, that takes him from a 9 to an 8, and he does not know how to cut out the ring, so that takes him from an 8 to a 7. That's the reason why.
Are you more harsh than me? You're more harsh than me. I gave him an 8, maybe an 8.5, and here's my justification. Like me, I don't really look at punching power, and Martin knows because me and him been talking for like a year now. He knows like how I look at fights. Now I look at fighters, and so like for Shakur, the reason I don't give him a 10 is because while he does have talents, it's hard to tell what his technical ability is because we don't see him have to adjust. And during times when he has had to adjust to try to do something better, it hasn't shown.
Can I get a number?
Like you said,
I said 6.
I said 8.
6.
Oh yeah, I said an 8 or 8.5.
I say 6.
Nah, you giving him too much, bro.
I say 6. If you compare, like if you're comparing like a pretty woman, he is 6. I mean, it's like okay, they can put on makeup, they can do a lot of stuff to make themselves enhance to an 8, to look like an 8 or 9. But when you wake up in the morning, and then that that makeup on that pillow, and it's like it's not the one I thought.
No, I say that's Devin because like if Kevin Samuels was around to rank Devin, he'd say, yeah, you average at best. But Shakur, the reason I gave him that 8 or 8.5 is like as far as
y'all know y'all full of shit, right?
What you give?
No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I'll tell you. This is my justification for like the 8 or 8.5. This is it. Because while he does move back and he has that footwork to avoid danger, that's his footwork. You can't use that. You can't use that footwork to cut off the ring.
Hold on. I just asked the question because there ain't no. First of all, I don't have a problem necessarily with Phoenix the Assassins 8.5 because really. That's about the least you should be giving Shakur as an 8.5.
Really?
6.
Maybe I'm Gervonta. Maybe I'm just
Pitbull Cruz is a 7. Hold on, man. Please don't cut me off. I'm really it's tough on me with that. Pitbull Cruz is a 7.
No, he's not.
What?
He's
Pitbull Cruz has got to be a 7. He won a world championship, man. He's got to be a 7.
There's a bunch of bums in the sport, man. Come on.
7 is a C level fighter.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You can't.
All right, we're gonna go off for Shakur's last 3 fights, bro, and he's been fighting as a C level fighter.
But that has to do. That's what has to do with my analysis of because, like I said,
hate ass niggas.
Footwork.
Yeah, real. Like
no, this ain't hating. No, I'm gonna be purely objective. Hear me out.
Why are you arguing? Because Phoenix, I said I can go with your 8.5, bro. I'm okay with you.
Yeah. I'm talking to them.
You don't have to defend that 8. You don't have to defend that 8.5, which is reasonable. It's the 6. It's the 6 that I got a problem with.
I'll tell you why. It's a 6.
Devin is a 6.
Because who is he fighting? I mean, we gotta look at the like
that's what I'm saying.
We look at the competition. Like we don't know. That's
y'all some Devin Haney fans. I just want to let y'all know y'all hating on that. I just want to let you know you're hating on Shakur.
They are insecure females. If you look at it from a how they look type of thing, they don't know what they really want.
Hold on, man. I'm not doing that. First of all, I was the one that did the scale. The only reason I said scale is so the women is so we can go from a 1 to a 10.
Look, I know I'm saying about looks.
Bro, I'm not talking, dude. There's no fucking way there's no way a dude that's got world championships in 3 divisions is a 6 level fighter, bro.
Hey, listen, real quick, if we basing it off of that, then then the level of competition Devin had to get all of his undisputed championship belts, he's fighting Kambosos. What do you give him?
Exactly. That's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
I don't do that stuff. He beat Kambosos. He's better than Kambosos. So no matter what I
the point,
give
though.
Kambosos.
You going off
What would I
your
give
own- he
Devin?
had a
I'll
belt,
tell you, I'll
he's a
give
top
Devin.
dude.
I'll
No,
give
you calling
Devin,
him
and
you
I would
calling
give
him
Devin as a fighter.
Nah,
I
man,
give
you
Devin
calling-
as a fighter. I'd give him an 8. I give him an 8.
Ew.
But listen, but you going off at the
He
fact
got
that
defeated by a
had
left
belt.
hook.
You giving Pitbull a higher score because he had a belt, but Kambosos had a belt. His last 3
No,
fights, they gave him the win.
I'm doing it because I'm looking at all fighters. Bro, these dudes are world championship fighters. These dudes cannot be fighting. They're not going to be fighting for world championships and
Martin.
competing like that if they're a 6.
What about him not being able to duck one punch? He got defeated by a left hook.
That's Devin.
The whole fight. Like
That's
you
Devin.
You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talk about that.
I got Ryan at an 8.5.
I'll give Ryan an 8.5. I'll give Ryan an 8.5, but I'm not giving Shakur an 8. I'll give him a 7.5. That's the highest.
I give Devin a 5.5.
Now, if he was at 130, I'd give him an 8. If we're talking about 130, he gets an 8. But at 135, he's a 7.5, and that's what it is.
And he coming in at like 160, 170. Come on, like he got like all these advantages and stuff. And I mean, I can't really give Devin too much more. I gotta agree. I can't.
Well, yeah, but you're switching shit up, bro. I'm talking about Shakur.
Okay,
I'm talking about Shakur.
Okay, but
phenomenal. I'm just saying, like, look at his last few fights, bro. He's been giving us a C-level performance. You gotta admit that. You can't just like if you want to.
No, I don't have to admit that. I absolutely do not have to admit that.
Nah, Phenomenal Show said it was crazy giving him a 7.5. I'm just saying, if you look at his last 3 fights, and he's at a different weight class, right? His last 3 fights been in a different weight class, right? At 135, right?
135.
Yep. Yoshino, Haratunian, and
Yoshino was a good fight. So
who was the other one?
For that one, I'll give him a 9 in that particular performance for sure. But the other 2 have been subpar. They're not even a 7. They actually been 6s. But he beat the competition, so that's why I'm rounding up the average to 7.5. That's where he's at. 135. That's where he's at. 130. He gets the 8. You know what I mean? We're going off of weight right now. We're not trying to live in the fantasy world of what he used to do. We talking about right now.
Y'all hate him.
I can agree with her. And my thing is this, Martin, is that if we don't see him fighting the best competition, we don't know how good he is. It's so hard to grade somebody. Like, you know, if you give me a 3rd grade test, you're gonna say, "Oh, how smart do you think this man is?" But that's what he is. He's a 3rd grade.
Oh,
class.
he's an Olympic silver medalist with world championships.
Accolades. He cried about that, by the way. He cried about that.
He cried
about that. But listen,
he gotta cry too. He lost for. God,
I don't like to lose.
I ain't never seen Dimples. He had Dimples so hard.
Bro, that was a fake cry.
Shakur at the very least is an 8, man. At the very least.
All right, so if y'all give him an 8, what y'all giving Frank Martin?
I give him a 7.5.
Nah, you can't do that because
no, I mean, I said he's a. First of all, you didn't ask me what I think Shakur is.
No, he finished the dude.
Did I tell you what I think Shakur is?
For, though. No.
I think Shakur is a 9. Personally.
Listen.
No. Oh nah.
Frank Martin finished the dude Shakur went 12 rounds with. So how you giving him less than you giving Shakur?
Exactly.
Giving who?
Right. Now
Frank Martin. Frank Martin.
Because Frank Martin
dropped and beat Haratunian.
Because Frank Martin is not as good a fighter as Shakur Stevenson. That's how.
Doesn't matter. He did better in the fight.
He did better in what fight? They both won the fight.
No, he finished.
He didn't lose to Haratunian. He didn't lose to that dude.
Him in 11 rounds. Shakur
hey.
No. He went the distance with Haratunian. He didn't knock out Haratunian.
Oh, yeah,
he did. Didn't he?
He went the distance. He just knocked him down.
No, he dropped. No, Frank Martin dropped Haratunian in round 11. And
yeah, but he didn't knock him out.
Here's the thing.
All right, my bad.
And here's what I say. Here's what I say about it. I say to Frank Martin, I'd give him a 9 over Shakur's 8 because of that. Because he showed that he was able to cut off the ring and get to Haratunian and put that beating on him to drop him. Shakur couldn't cut off the ring against Haratunian, and that matters because I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at not just the fact that they winning. I'm looking at their abilities. So Shakur, he can use his legs to get away, but he can't use them to cut off the ring. You know, Shakur.
Bro, you got him in an 8.5. Why do you keep arguing? You have him in an 8.5. I don't have a problem with your 8.5. You trying
Yeah,
to argue?
that's what I'm saying. I agree with them.
No, you said 8.5. You just adding to the
No,
hate.
I'm agreeing with them on the Frank Martin part. Frank Martin I can't give Frank Martin a 7 when he showed better against the dude that Shakur talking about. He worried about his punching power and he moved too much and clinched too much.
Yeah, like
Buck.
I never heard a dude complain so much about winning in my entire.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Please give me a second. Hold on. Where is the statement, the Buck nasty hating statement again? I'm putting that shit in because this is some Buck nasty ass hating.
Man.
Where did this
How is this? Where did I say that was wrong? It's not hating if it's the truth.
The question without y'all cutting me off because I'm getting cut off by 3 people.
Okay.
This is because in order for you to be a world-class fighter, bro, you have got to be at least a 7, man. You know what I mean? Like to be a world-class fighter, to be somebody that can beat a Oscar Valdez, somebody that can beat Jamel Herring, somebody that you got to be at the very least a 7 to be a world champion, man. So you guys got him down here at 6s. I understand you don't like his style. I can understand that his fights may not be that exciting, but dog, that dude has got very good defense. The man can fight, man. You guys sound like Devin Haney fans to me. I just got to tell you.
No, first
you
of all,
sound like Devin.
You know I hate Devin.
Nah.
I'm saying like the way that you're attacking. I mean, because it's almost like you sound like the arguments they make for Gervonta.
No. Listen,
Who
I
can
gave
fight?
him a 7.5 just for his defense alone. That's the reason why I'm giving him a 7.5 because of his technical skill and his defense. That's why he's at a 7.5. The fact that he's lacking these other 3 elements is the reason why he's not at a 9.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. What do you give Ryan Garcia, Queen Vaughn?
Ryan Garcia, I give him about a.
I got an 8.
I want to say an 8, but I think he'll.
Yeah, I say an 8 as well.
I give him that same as well, and I have reasons for that too.
I gotta give him an 8 too. I gotta give him an 8.
You got Ryan Garcia over Shakur.
That's right. Because I bet you if he fights Shakur, guess who's going to sleep?
Yeah,
Ryan can cut off the ring. Ryan knows how to cut off the ring.
Yeah, and he can take a punch.
Yep.
And he gets up off the canvas if he did take a punch, except for that one time.
And he got faster hands. He got faster hands
he
too.
got way faster hands, and he got the reach advantage. And
anytime you throw with somebody with faster hands than you at risk because they can hit you first, even if you throw first.
Buck nasty hating.
Is that not what happened to Devin Haney? Is that not what happened to Devin? Because he was throwing at the same time as Ryan, but them hooks was hitting them first.
You have yet to see Shakur Stevenson. You have yet to see Shakur Stevenson being hit with left hooks and all that crap.
Does he always running?
We have yet to see Shakur Stevenson fight somebody with that hand speed because he hasn't yet.
Yeah.
That hate level is high, bro.
And we haven't seen him fight somebody who cut off the ring, neither have we.
And what kind of exchanges have we seen him? We ain't seen him in a dogfight exchange.
I don't have to deal with you. Ain't going to see him in no exchanges.
So how can we
yes, we is when he fight Tank because Tank gonna smack the hell out of him.
How many times you seen Tank in exchanges?
A lot.
Yeah.
And we see what happened to the people who exchange with him.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think I see Tank in a lot of exchanges.
Tank stands right.
The only one who he did not really exchange with was what's his name?
Tank ain't exchanging with people.
The people he knocked out in the first round.
Rolly, the only one he ain't exchanged with recently. Everybody else, he's walking them down. What are you talking about for now?
Who's walking them down? Say it again.
Tank is walking everybody down except for Rolly. Who did he not walk
and Pitbull. He didn't walk down Pitbull.
He
was half.
But he was standing in front of him though.
Until he hurt his hand. That's the only reason why he was doing, moving a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
He even started using a straight left like a jab during that fight.
Yeah, he wasn't running, that's for sure.
Shakur would have been over the top rope like a Royal Rumble match. He hurt his hand against Pitbull.
He hurt his no. Listen, I have a theory about this real quick, y'all. Real quick about that. Because he was supposed to fight Rolly before he was supposed to fight Pitbull, and then that happened. Something came up with Rolly, and then he fought Pitbull. So
Rolly had that court thing, so Pitbull was the next highest rank.
But listen, my theory is that because Tank's hand was injured before the fight. If you paid attention to any of the pressers, you could see his hand was kind of like under that tape stuff they put on your muscles. Anyways, and Calvin said it after the fight that he was injured going into the fight. So my theory is he did not want to fight Rolly because Rolly is a bigger threat than Pitbull. He's a smaller dude. Even though they both, heavy hitters, or I would say brawlers. But Rolly to him at that particular time, not now obviously, but at the particular time was more of a threat to Tank because he's a smaller guy than Pitbull was. So I feel like that's why he ended up taking that fight with Pitbull, and Pitbull just got his opportunity. He got kind of lucky.
Nah, like Rolly had court for like some domestic violence thing or something, like some allegations against him.
Ain't nobody, but it never flew. It never came into nothing. So my whole point is, I feel like that was just something that, I mean, yeah, we know that's what the case was, but I feel like that's, I feel like that was just something to kind of get out of that fight. My point. But not to say that Tank was afraid to fight him enough, and I just feel like they didn't want that fight for him at that particular time. That's why he was next after he healed up. He could not. I don't think he would have been able to knock out Rolly with the injured hand. Obviously, he couldn't knock out Pitbull.
Yeah, because Rolly was a mandatory, so that's why he still had to go ahead and do that. That's what.
Hey, one body in Yahweh. You good? Because there's gonna be somebody else jumping on. You good? One body in Yahweh. Are you there? One body in Yahweh. Are you there? Okay, I'm gonna move because somebody else is about to jump back on, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Pitbull was a lesser threat for Tank. He's easier to maneuver around. Rolly would have been bullying him in the ring with only one hand. Let's be real.
I don't know, man. That seems.
Look at how he was fighting him in the fight. Look at how Tank was fighting Rolly in the fight. I mean, he was obviously setting him up to get knocked out. But my whole point was he wouldn't have been able to knock him out the way he did with the injured left hand. He wouldn't even use
the right hand.
Nah, but he wasn't using his right hand that much when he was fighting Pitbull.
You trying to set up? You trying to set up?
His right hand is his lead hand.
Negative press, huh?
Nah, I'm listen. People be trying to say I'm biased. I just pay attention. You know what I mean? I pay attention. This is why I respect Tank, because I know he's a real fighter. I know he handles his business. I just pay attention to fighters. People who say I'm hating, but I'm paying attention. If Shakur was coming the way I want him to come, he would get all my respect. I'd be talking him up the way I talk up Tank. But, people don't want to admit the obvious. That's all it is. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I mean, I ain't going to say it's true, but it's obvious to me.
LR,
I look at that Pitbull fight. I watched that multiple times.
Phoenix, hold on. What's up, LR?
Good morning. Could you hear me clearly?
I can hear you well, sir. What's up?
So I don't want to be the one, but I got to. I don't appreciate the Shakur slander, to be honest. And me personally, anything under an 8.5 is kind of disrespectful in my opinion as well.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir.
I agree 100%, LR. What's your take on it? How would you rank them? Anything less than 8.5 is crazy. Go ahead, LR. What do you think?
I don't even know why you give him 8.5.
Are we rating him for his weight class or as a fighter?
No, I'm just saying, what do you think of him as a fighter? Just whatever you think of him as a fighter. Because people talking about this dude like he's like no joke. Y'all two talking about this boy like he garbage. And I'm thinking this dude looks like a hell of a fighter to me.
Listen, I never said he was garbage. I never said that.
What's your thing, LR?
I personally would say as a fighter as a whole, I would say maybe like 8.8, 8.9. Personally. I think that's close. That's like a B+ range, and he is a top 15 fighter pound for pound. And I feel like anyone in that top 10 is, if he, in my opinion, if he's like a 7.5, then there's really no 8.5s or 9s in boxing, except for maybe 5 to 7. Like
Tank is a 9, so
I don't disagree with that.
I'm giving Tank a 9. I don't even give Tank a 10. I give Tank a 9. So I'm not being biased at all, actually.
And I think he's Tank is in the top tier of fighters. He's a top tier, and Shakur's right under, so he can't be that far behind, in my opinion.
Yes, he is. Unfortunately.
You think? Well, maybe I'll say Tank. He might be like a 9.3 because I kind of look at it like a report card grade when we rate people like 1 through 10. Like if it was a report card, what would I give him as a fighter? I'll give Tank maybe like a 93, and then I mean. for Shakur to be the next best thing in the division, for the difference to be from a 9 to like a 7.5 is kind of too wide in my opinion.
I agree, 100%.
Because if he's less than an 8, then it's really like I don't know. Then I mean, like y'all were saying about Frank Martin, I don't think he's close to Shakur at all. Like he went tooth and nail with someone Shakur beat and won like 11 rounds against.
Hey man, I don't have a problem with that. I think there's just been a lot of sweat on top of Shakur that's over the top. Phoenix the Assassin #1 and Queen Vaughn, who jumped off, is #2. But thanks, bro. I appreciate you, LR.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right, man. You as well.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
All right, that it for the day.
What do you say, bro?
Is that it for the day?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear somebody in the background. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'll be here for a couple more minutes. About another 10.
All right.
All right, bro. I'll get back
10?
with you, though.
Okay, you got some time. Yeah,
right,
I'll go ahead and catch up with you later this week.
All right, man. Peace. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Queen Vaughn. That was a nice conversation. I appreciated the conversation. Y'all gave me a break on that conversation. It's nice to understand that, though, but I do think that you guys are a little severe on Shakur. Personally, I think Shakur is one of the best. I think he's one of the best 5 fighters in boxing. So as a fighter, I think he's top notch. What's going on, Queen Vaughn?
My bad.
So I
don't know what happened.
I can hear you. You got to mute your.
I did. But yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened. It just kind of went out. Everybody left.
Yeah, but they'll jump back on. Yeah, they hopped off. We're gonna be another 10 minutes. It was cool. We get your point. You don't like Shakur, but I appreciate your.
Nah, it's not that I don't like him. I just feel like he has work he can do. He has a lot of work he can do outside of, we know he's solid in the defensive, you know what I mean? Like defensively, he's a solid fighter. Yes, you have to give him that. But that's mostly all he has. He's like
I agree with that.
I feel like he's the advanced level of Devin Haney. Devin Haney has no skills when it comes to defense, clearly. But he can throw those technical shots, you know what I mean? So like I feel like he's a step above Devin, you know what I mean? Which is why Devin won't fight him. But
Devin's gonna lose that one.
Yeah, because Shakur is just gonna pop shot him the whole night.
Yeah, ma'am, I agree.
So, but I'm sorry that I can't go any higher with Shakur.
That's okay. I was just trying to test with you, but you did give a good. I think you were right on Gervonta being a 9. I would suspect you give Terence Crawford a 9.
Yes.
So that if you do that, then
8.8 actually, because his chin is chinny. He got a chinny chin. That's why he's so good with his defense.
We ain't seen that in a minute.
But and that's because he's gotten better technically. But I mean, that last fight he had, I was worried for him. I thought he was going to buckle a little bit.
Yeah, well, we'll see with this Canelo thing, man. Hopefully he won't get knocked out. I'm rooting for him in this fight.
He has a chance for sure. I definitely, before I was thinking like Canelo will knock him out. I still think Canelo will knock him out, but I gotta see him like sparring or something like that to see how.
Yeah, to see, man. I would like to see him at that weight class 1 fight before, but it'll be what it is.
Yeah, actually,
but I'm about to bounce out, Queen. I'm about to bounce out, Queen. But I got you for sure for what day for the Gervonta fight.
Yeah, we could definitely do that one. Or we could
because I know for sure.
We could. Nobody wants to hear me call Shakur fight, huh?
When does Shakur fight? No, we can do it.
The 22nd. That's before Tank fight.
We'll do the 20. I'll do those 2.
Yeah, that's got a lot of on that card. We should definitely call that one.
Yeah, you just
I'm being honest. I'm being frank about the situation. I don't embellish, really. I don't. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not making.
No, you're straightforward. You're a straight shooter, and what you see, I'm just trying to ride for Shakur. I like Shakur, man. I think Shakur's taking an unnecessary beating out here.
Just
but
because he talks,
man, if
he be quiet, he wouldn't get so harshly judged. That's how it goes. You know that.
That's fair enough. All right, well, I'm about to roll up out of here, homie. It's 11 my time. What is it? 12 your time?
Homie. Yeah, it's 12:12.
What's wrong with me? Call you said that funky because I called you homie.
I mean, that's cool. You be
I'm not
my
supposed to. What is the appropriate? What's the appropriate salutation? All right, lady.
queen.
All right, Queen Vaughn.
There you
All right,
go.
Queen. All right, Queen. I'll put the full blown respect on it. All right, Queen. All right, Queen.
I appreciate you.
I'll let you. All right, for sure. I'll let you later.
All
Peace.
right, bye.
All right, y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me this morning. And I do believe we made the target today. Thank y'all for helping make the target because we got a bunch of cash apps that really did help get over the total number of donations. So thank you guys so much. For real. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was good. Thank you guys so much for your support today. And Queen Vaughn, thank you. Thank you to my guy, One Body and Yahweh. And we'll be back tomorrow. Deuces.